guys are fine. We're on my beginner account today, and we're just kind of having a little bit of fun. Today is going to be a pretty long stream since I'm not going to be able to stream for the next couple of days. I'm going to be in Munich working, so because of that reason, kind of want to get a long stream in before that. And I want to do a little bit of an audio check, so give me 1 second, guys. Perfect. I feel like the audio is good now, and we can start with the stream. We actually get some scrolls from the daily login. As you guys can see, my beginner account, it is pretty active right now. We are farming. We got 2k crystals right there. We got 800,000 mana. Let me check what else we got going for us. Yeah, that is a good chum that he bought right here. Can we do some Guild War? I haven't logged in a while. It's just my friend kind of farming for me. Farming for his account. Let me check if we can buy Ifrits. The thing is, do we even want to do it? I think we kind of have to, because I really want to get Theomars. I really want to get to Saren. Like, there's no way around any of those units. So I feel like, yeah, that would be a good time. We're not gonna do Guild Walk just yet. It's just good to know for us in the back of our head that we can, in theory, do some Guild War. Let me check how far we are in TUA, because that is definitely something on my agenda right now. Let me check. TUA 50. Yeah, that's not really a hard floor. Which floors do we want to hit? I think the Veramus stage is one that people have trouble with, so we're going to try and beat that one. 70, it's not that bad. 80 is pretty easy. 90 is pretty easy. So we're going to try and clear TUA today. Which other stages do we got? Is it like 50 is pretty easy? Okay, 40 would be the one that I think I'm going to go back to and try and clear later on, just to kind of give people some advice. But yeah, we can go from there. I think what we're going to do is we're just going to start off with TUA and kind of, as we're going, talk about various things in my life and various things on my accounts. I'm actually farming on 2 accounts right now. Like, I'm not only playing on my beginner account, but with that said, we're going to start off with it. I think what we're going to do is we're going to do like TUA, the boss stages, like the most important boss stages, but we're gonna log into my endgame account on all of the other stages. Like, while we're clearing trash stages, we really don't need to look at that. So we're gonna play on my endgame account. I think we got like, I already cleared Guild War, but I can do like a lot more rune upgrading. And I got a really good rune right now, actually, from the guild shop. I mean, from the regular magic shop. So that's a pro. Definitely gonna buy that. What else do we got? Yeah, but I'm just farming on the side. And we got the first people coming over. Hey, NB Blast. I think it's not, it's N Blast, right? That's how you pronounce your name. How you doing, man? Of course I noticed you, man. How you doing, man? Yeah, so we're farming on the side. Pretty much just Necro right now. I talked with my guildies, like which sort of dungeons I should be farming, because we are having a little bit of trouble with Siege right now. I mean, we used to be like top 10. And right now we're like top 15 or so. And there's like a huge difference between top 10 and top 15. Like, I really need to get more farming done over the next couple of weeks. So yeah, that's definitely a goal of ours. But yeah, like I said, I think we're just gonna try and clear until TUA 95, and then we're gonna do the one boss floor, and then we're gonna log into my endgame account. So that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. Oh, Beast. Just want me to call you Beast. Alright, I'm fine with that. Yeah, so the main reason why I'm streaming right now is because I'm gonna go and work for the next week. So I'm not gonna be able to stream for too much. But I do wanna edit my guides, which are gonna be about TUA. You fucking piece of shit! This fucking piece of shit. I told him like 4 hours ago that I'm gonna stream, right? But he's too fucking retarded to get that. Oh, fucking piece of shit. Don't talk while eating. There is a kid watching the stream. I'm so sorry, man. I'm not gonna eat anymore, alright? I'm just gonna drink some water. I actually had my lunch like 5 minutes before I started streaming. So I'm feeling pretty, like, exhausted right now. Yeah, I get it, DX. I thought you got like two devices or some shit. I don't know. By the way, I never actually bothered with this TOA team, like speed tuning it correctly, because my fire, my fire, how do you say, the fire check room dancer, she's actually not speed tuned, which is a pretty big deal. And now we have to restart TOA again. Fuck. He logged in like 2 seconds before we finished TOA 51. Yeah, it's gonna take a while. But I mean, we got plenty of time. I want to do TOA 100 today. So that's gonna be like another 3 hours minimum, probably. I really want to do that. I might be able to do it tomorrow. I don't know yet. But actually, another thing coming up, or another thing that happened to me, like yesterday, I was enjoying that TOA run. Who the hell is enjoying watching TOA? I was actually out yesterday getting a new tattoo at a friend of mine. Like, he's this Russian guy. Like, he looks like a mobster pretty much, or like a mixture between this super elegant like Russian hitman and a mobster. Like, and it turns out that he was 19. I didn't know that. Like, he's from Ukraine, so he doesn't speak a lot of English. I basically just showed him what I wanted, and he made it for like $200, which is like I'm gonna spend like $500 for my entire like lower foot, which is like, it's insane. It's super cheap. By the way, every hour check if you get a Viking from me, please. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. So actually, I fucked it up. I didn't bother. I did not bother to check with the Vikings. If you guys don't know, like, you need the Fire Viking to fuse the Fire Panda, and I actually fed one like 2 months ago, 3 months ago. So that was pretty annoying, I gotta say. But yeah, I mean, now we're kind of stuck just waiting on the Fire Viking. We have everything else fully built and just waiting to be fused. And then we can start finally getting into R5. So I'm really looking forward to that. But yeah, that's that. But yeah, the Russian hitman. Yeah, he basically, and it took I think I went there at 6 p.m. and we were tattooing until like 10 minutes before 12. So for like about 5 hours or so, because we got to take breaks in between and stuff for him to smoke and like regain his concentration. So that was pretty fucked. How to beat R4? You just take the units that I discussed in my R3 guide and get good. Like, you just don't. A good tip is to not farm any dragons and actually like build units that work for R5. Like, I'm gonna go for Darien, Fire Panda frontline, Colleen, Konamiya, Lauren, Era, and backline. And that's pretty much gonna be our R5 team. Or we're gonna put in Miyang instead of Lauren. Either one of those. The issue is that we don't have a good leader skill because we don't have a Diaz. And Darien, I mean, it helps. So that's what we're going for. Yeah, so basically, and he didn't speak a single word English. I mean, yeah, a little bit. It was kind of annoying when we texted and kind of tried to arrange a meeting and stuff, because he just couldn't fucking get a straight sentence. But it was fun. I didn't watch your R5 guide. Well, yeah, then go fuck yourself. No, just kidding. But you should really watch it, because that's pretty much all you really need for it. So yeah, we're just farming a little bit on the side. I think I can craft some runes later on as well. I think we got like 500 more symbols or some shit, because I've been farming overtime Necro right now. I'm really trying to get my account back on track. The thing is that I'm not sure what we're gonna do for free rune removal. I might go for like a Tiana on sheer will, or like a will Tiana, that's for sure, like decrease her speed. I might go back to having my frigate be my fastest speed buffer. I'm not 100% certain yet, but we need to look into it. But I think having a like a really fast frigate is gonna do me some favors. Just not 100% certain. But the thing is that for a Will Tiana, I would need a Will Zyras, and I don't have the Will runes for either one of those. And I want to get a good crit damage slot for Will rune, for like getting my Zyros, and like I would actually give that crit damage rune to my Tiana. As long as it has like, it pretty much depends. Does it have like crit damage and like high speed, or does it have crit damage, attack, and crit rate? Either one of those two. I mean, I would try and get like 60% crit rate on my Tiana as well. Like Tiana is so stat hungry, you don't even know how stat hungry she is when you first pull her. Back to the beginner account. No, I'm not gonna go back. You're just gonna log into it again, I think. And like I said, we're gonna. I'm just farming TUA right now. Trying to clear until stage 59, and we're gonna do stage 60 together, which is gonna be. I checked earlier, but I forgot if it was a hard one. But we're gonna try and clear every one of those because I'm gonna do guides on them for my YouTube channel, just kind of as a side thing. It's not really something completely like important or anything, but I want to do it just to kind of help as many people out as possible. Those videos don't get me any views. Like actually not a lot of stuff that I'm doing right now gets me any views anyways. So might as well just do as many guides as possible on the side. That's where we're at right now at least. But I can actually like basically the main reason why we're doing today's video is because of these sort of videos, like the Ciara one. And which ones did we do as well? Let me check. Oh yeah, and this one. Those are the TUA videos that I was talking about. So we actually, yeah, that one got 1K views now, which is not bad. I think when I first uploaded it, it has like 600. So they are gaining views after a little bit, which helps me a little bit. So we definitely want to do TUA 100 today, or maybe tomorrow's stream. The thing is, tomorrow at night I'm gonna get my tattoo finished, which is pretty tough. Like never actually get a tattoo. Like in the I got a tattoo yesterday and we got to finish it tomorrow. So we got like 1 day of rest in between, which means my skin is gonna be like super how do you say? It's just not healed. So yeah, it's gonna be really annoying for me to deal with. Your guides are the best. Thanks so much, man. Or guides are the best. Oh yeah, thanks. I mean, you haven't watched my R3 video. The main reason why I didn't do an R4 guide back then was because I didn't have my units leveled. Like, I was able to do R3 really easily. I just didn't have my unit 6 starred. Funny thing is, you can use Lulu now on the beginner account. Oh, do you have it now? Nice. So I'm gonna do a video on that soon as well. I think I want to separate it though. Like I said, I'm gonna work next week, so I'm not gonna be able to stream because I'm in Munich. But I will be able to edit videos, so I'm probably gonna end up like just working during the day and editing like new guides and like new discussion videos. I actually have a new video coming up probably tomorrow, which is gonna be a new format. It's gonna be kind of monthly discussions about units that are old and like if they are still viable pretty much, or if there are substitutions, because most guides that I did are like 4 years old. So for instance, I could do a video about Beretta, I could do a video about Liches, just because they kind of fell out of the meta, but people didn't realize it because there are still like plenty of guides out there that are not outdated yet. I think we're gonna keep that room. So let's start crafting some runes now that we got a couple of people in. I hope you guys don't get pissed about. Oh, we got 3 rare prey stones, by the way. Oh, one thing that I want to mention, I really love the new challenges. Like the fact that we're getting 25 crystals a day, it's pretty good. I really like the fact that they made it so that it's actually good for you, like no matter if you're end game or like early game, for you to go for these sort of things. Like it's really nice to finally have dailies that you're doing not just because of the crystals pretty much. And the crystals, it's just a win for everybody. It's just a big W for everybody pretty much. Are the wind twins good? Yeah, I think pretty much all twins are good for like getting into necro speed teams and stuff. Like it doesn't matter. The thing is that water twins, in my opinion, are like hands down the best. Fire, like the Shiana, is like also really good. The fire chakram dancer, I think it's called, like the other one, the boomerang. I think the fire and water ones are really good. The water ones are just straight up the best. The fire ones are situational, but I think people really underestimate it because Like when people look at units, they really only take a look at when it comes to like old dungeons. But if you think about it, like Labyrinth, for instance, that's where the fire chakrams, the fire twins shine as well. And like that's where at the end of the day you're getting a lot of resources from as well. If you are in a, I think the Labyrinth meta hasn't established yet. But let's craft some runes. I want to get some runes. We want to upgrade some runes. I think, wait, how many weeks do we got until free removal? I think it's like 2 more weeks until free removal. So I'm looking forward to... No, actually, I don't have anything that I can do on free removal. Like, there's nothing that I improved on or anything, despite me pretty much farming every day. Summoner's War sometimes is a little bit... Be right back. Gonna go feed Wind Twins to slime. No, Wind Twins are not that bad. The thing is that all of those damage according to debuffs, for instance, like good speed teams don't have any debuffs on your opponent. I mean, they have a little bit of debuffs and stuff, but like in order for you to have like 5 debuffs on the boss, you're making a mistake, because at the end of the day, like especially with the boss reviving, I think the Wind Twins would actually be really good if the boss didn't revive. Like if the boss had that HP of 2 boss, like of the revived boss, so pretty much like 1.5 times the HP that he has right now, but didn't revive, I think that the Wind Twins would probably be best in slot for Necro right now, just because they actually don't dish out that much, that little damage. But yeah, Twins in general, definitely worth building. Like if you don't have any other elements, on my beginner account, I can show that to you guys later. We're building, I think we got 1 Water Twin and 1 Wind Twin. And we're still gonna build it for Necro. It's still pretty good. At least it's better than most alternatives. Like Liches, still probably best in slot, but the thing is that you need them to be skilled and stuff, and you really don't need that for your twins. So, but yeah, I'm actually pretty happy with what they did with the twins. I don't think that they are overpowered. I really don't. I think that they are like best in slot for they are best in slot for a lot of old dungeons and stuff. But at the end of the day, like the meta has changed, and there's like you're not able to just build like 3-4 twins and just beat every dungeon in the game. It's still not that way. It's just kind of a way for people to catch up, sort of. But I mean, yeah, I feel bad for mid-game players. Like end-game players, our times didn't improve by so much. Like I already had my Dragons V10 team sub 1 minute. I already had sub 130, 120 Necro teams. So I really only got very slight improvements by running twins. It didn't really help me out that much. Another thing that I want to discuss with you guys is going to be the fact that right now, I can show you, I have 3 skill ups. I got 3 skill ups that I haven't used yet. And I have a Helena that is still just kind of waiting for me to fully skill her. The thing is that her her second skill. So that's my Helena right now. And she basically requires 3 more skill ups on her first skill, which gives her 50% stun chance. Or I just start building another net 5, which I would probably end up building her. Either the Fire Hell Lady or the Fire Paladin. But the thing is that the Fire Paladin actually, like, if you look at that, it's 3, 2. So basically the Fire Paladin requires 10 skill ups, which is pretty cheap. I mean, that's something that people don't consider. Like, some net 5s require like 15 skill ups, but 10 skill ups is probably on the lower spectrum. So you got Wind and Dark Lich. Holy fuck. I mean, Wind Lich is super outdated, but Dark Lich is pretty good. And we got something else, like on our account. I didn't even check. I need to check the monster box later, alright? I hope you don't mind. And I need to change the title of today's stream. Give me 1 second, guys. Alright, we are back. Oh, my shoulders hurt. Like yesterday I went working out before I went to the tattoo studio. By the way, quick tip, if you ever get a tattoo, don't ever like plan on doing anything afterwards. Like I was tattooing for 6 hours, 5 hours, something like that. and I just like I got home and I felt so sick, like just exhausted to the point where I felt sick and like got a little bit of fever. So just like I might work tomorrow after I get my tattoo if I do it in the morning. That's gonna be really fucked up, but I don't have any more time to I don't like to do it elsewise. But yeah, that's the so pretty much I got the chance of getting either the Fire Hell Lady or the Fire Paladin. But if you look at that, the Fire Hell Lady requires me to have 14 skill ups, so that's 4 more skill ups than the Fire Paladin. And I actually don't really need the Fire Hell Lady. I think she's amazing and stuff, and she's actually really good for my account. Since I'm going for mainly giants and stuff, but at the same time, Fire Paladin, like she does do quite some work as well. So, I might end up 6-starring both. I don't think the thing is, I think Ophelia is still useful even without skill ups, but at the same time, I kind of want to min max. Oh, and Raki gets awakened into crit rate. I didn't even realize that. I think Zyros awakens into crit rate as well, doesn't he? Let me check. Yeah, that's pretty good. I mean, let me check her base stats. 104 speed. I think I might be able to build like a Rocky Cleave instead of Zyros for like 1 month. I want to do like 1 month without Zyros again, and kind of go from there. Or I get good will runes until then. Not sure. I actually also I don't know if you guys watched like the video that I did to this shredded puzzle, like the a 1, a 3, a 2, a 1, that video. I started building like a couple of sheer wear cleaves, and I really don't like them, but at the same time I think they like I might need to look into them a little bit more. Like I might build like something such as zinc Kresvok. I don't have an Amir, that's a big issue actually. Wait, did we get a follow or something? Thanks for the follow on that 5. Salvion. Now I got it. Salvion. Net 5 Salvion. Thanks for the follow, dude. Hey Balmy, how you doing, man? Would Ganymede be a viable rep? No, I don't think so. 100% not. I mean, it depends on the account and stuff that like you're repping to, but I don't think so. He's not a farmer. He's not good in PvE. Like he's just good for PvP. I think I cannot do Necro B10, even with 10 crystal paybacks. Well, then you just don't do any. Then you just don't do it. I mean, you asked me about an R4 team, and at the same time, in the same breath, you're asking me about Necro. I don't think that you should be farming Necro at all, especially now with Giants giving a lot more mana. Like because earlier I was discussing it in the sense that I thought that you should be going for like 1 or 2 months in Necro just to get the mana that you kind of are missing out when you just farm Giants. But now with Giants runes pretty much giving like 2/3, 3/4 of the Dragon's mana, I think it's like you can pretty much just keep farming Giants. That's my opinion. But yeah, that's that. Do we have Guild War? Let me check. Okay, we don't. And also let me check how far we are in Guild Siege. Are we losing? Yeah, we're losing pretty hard. Yeah, let me check how far we are in contribution. I haven't... Oh, we're ranked 20. That's pretty bad. I mean, check out Vili. He has like twice, nearly 3 times the amount of contribution that I have. That is pretty fucking retarded. I mean, he has a lot more defenses, and they place his defenses like way further. Like, if you look at my defenses, they are doing pretty well, right? I mean, they're not bad. And I'm getting a decent amount of wins. But they just end up not getting placed at all. Like, this one is in headquarters, and at the same time we got defenses like this one, for instance, it's just complete garbage, right? I think this one, yeah, 2 loss. This one is probably also pretty garbage. It has 11. What the fuck? How do people lose against this? How do these defenses get? Yeah, this one is pretty garbage. Like, and my defense sits in headquarters, right? Like, this one sits in headquarters, even though it has, let me check, what's the record? Even though it has 7-15. Actually, that's really bad. But at the same time, it always gets like, it's pretty much in the highest tower, like in the strongest tower of our guild, I think. Let me check which other defenses we're running. Like, this tower is pretty strong. I can see myself like not being in that one. But like, let me check this one. This defense is pretty shitty. I mean, it's a Jean defense, I get it and stuff. Like, it's a Jean tower. I don't know. I don't know about that. Like, check out this defense. Like, this is placed and mine is not. Like, what the fuck? I kind of feel like... But at the same time, you want to keep good defenses in case you're like expanding and stuff. I get that. I think I might try and build like a fourth defense really soon. I can show that to you guys now. So basically, I got a couple of new units that I just ended up building. So I really like that defense, quite frankly. I might end up... So I definitely could run something like this again. I can just place those. I don't like... They're probably not going to use them, but it's fine. But pretty much new units that I built or that I can potentially run. Like, I have Morris. He's not fully skilled, but I can definitely see him being somewhat useful in like a Cayman, Morris, Orion or Molly defense, something like that. I think Morris as the only armor breaker is not enough. But the thing is that Cayman needs to be fully skilled, which mine is not. Cayman needs to be fully skilled and also invited, in my opinion. And also I don't like Despair Morris. I tried it now, but it's not good. It's really not. So. But, oh yeah, we lost. So now we can actually get a box. Let's do that right now. Let's take the one on the bottom right. I mean, it's not a shame to lose in like G3. It's fine. Dude, is it just me or are those boxes like just complete scam? I haven't gotten anything good in like ages. Check that out. Wait. So that's the last box. That's the box before that. That's the box before that. That's the box that I got like six times, like 2 weeks ago. Like, check that out. It's just complete garbage. I'm not getting anything. Like, that's 9 boxes ago and 10 boxes ago. The last time I got a good... And look at that rune. That is just complete garbage. The last time I got something, like even consider... Whoa. Fucking DC. Sorry, I just DC'd. Your accent is so cute. Thanks so much. To be honest, there is no reason to farm Necro until you start focusing more on PvP after R5. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I mean, you can also make the point that when you farm R5, like, you are getting grinds, right? And I think a good mid-game account should have like 80% Giants runes and like a couple of Violent runes, a couple of Necro runes, like you're crafting, because when you farm Giants or when you farm partially Dragons and stuff, you're getting other symbols as well. So you're crafting Will runes, you're crafting Violent runes. That's how my mid-game account got the majority of its Violent runes. You're crafting Will runes, and you basically spend those grinds on like the strongest runes. Like whenever there's an event where you can craft runes in the event page, those are usually the times where, in my opinion, you should be going for like Violent runes, for Will runes, for Fight runes. And for those specific cases, you should be like farming R5. Like, you want to have at least a couple of runes just to grind, because yeah, I mean, like for instance, I think I have a couple of rune sets where I have like 6-7 legendary grinds in my box that I just haven't used yet because I didn't bother. So definitely some improvements, some room for improvements. And we are right now in TUA 85, so that's 58. So now we're clearing 59, and after that we're going to log into my beginner account and do TUA 60, just for the guide. Can we summon? No, we can't. Alright, so we looked into Guild Siege right now. So yeah, I pretty much built Morris, but I really don't like the Spare Morris, actually. I kind of ran it to fuck with people. I think on defense it might be somewhat viable, but with Orion as my only cleanser, pretty much, I mean Stripper, I don't think that that's too strong. I mean, these sort of teams, like if I want to run a Morris, I thought about running a Destroy set on either Morris or Cayman. Running something like a Violent Destroy Cayman, a Swift Shield, a Swift Will Orion, and Violent Will Morris, something like that, or Violent Focus actually. I really, you need to have some accuracy on your Morris. But all in all, I'm not the hugest fan of him. I tested him a little bit. I like the Fire Dice Magician a lot more. Okay, so my goal is R4, R5, and RTA. Why I just keep farming them. Hey Kurti, how you doing, man? Wait, Viking? Yeah, I'm gonna check that after this run, after the TUA run. Don't worry, dude. Don't worry. So yeah, that's one of my newest additions. What else do we got? I kind of want to build Tableau eventually, or like try and utilize them, like actually run one in PvP and RTA. Partially because I like his kit, despite him getting nerfed and stuff, and also partially because I really like the transmog. I actually right now have 100 pieces, and I could potentially buy a new transmog. I'm just not sure which one I want to buy. Like I bought Zyros, I bought Lucian. I want to buy like Cleave skins, right? And for Cleaves, I think Tableau could be a good option, right? And at the same time, like he's a light and dark net 4. So I think we can buy a Tableau skin right now, actually. I want to do it. Guys, I want to do it. Let's buy the Tableau skin. Yeah, I also really like the Iris skin, but I just don't have one. Unfortunate. Where's my collection? How do I get that? Storage? No. Tableau, where's my Tableau? I just hate the interface of transmogs, to be honest. It's so hard to find stuff. Like, I'm trying really hard to find them. Yeah, there you go. I really like that skin. I don't know about you guys, but I really do. And it's a light and dark net 4, so it's pretty hard to substitute him. So let's buy it. Let's just buy it and transmog him right away. We can actually try and utilize him. Let's build some arena stuff with him. So pretty much the way you want to utilize a Tableau is by having him move last. Which I think right now is not going to be the case. I think my Tableau is actually fastest. I could also go for, let me check. I could also go for a fat Lucian and have Tableau kind of, oh fuck, and I'm fighting against a farming defense right now. Okay, so now we have TUA 59 finished. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the boss, the stage 60 boss, and then we're gonna go into building a Tableau and actually trying to make him work. Let me check if we got the Fire Viking. Actually, the Fire Viking is in at 3, so we won't be able to get him from like the shop. Are you aware of that? Fire Viking is in at 3, so we need to get it from Mystical Scrolls. Just saying. Alright. So now let's go into TUA 60, just for the guides. I hope you guys don't mind. I mean, the stream is called like beginner and endgame stream. It's only gonna be like, I'm trying to minimize the amount of beginner stuff, like the beginner grind heavy stuff, to minimum. So yeah, the Verma stage, that's actually one that I think a lot of people have trouble with, mainly just because they don't know how to deal with it. It looks really overwhelming when you first fight against it, because all of the Hodams and like he has so much revives and so much sustain in there, but it's actually really easy. And I feel like despite this whole boss fight countering debuff heavy comps, it's still pretty easily beaten by running a lot of debuffs in your comps. So we're gonna just showcase that and go from there, I think. I don't know about you guys. I mean, you guys can let me know how you are beating the Verma stage. I think it's pretty easy. Like, you can't Oblivion it because it's the boss and he can't be Oblivioned. But I feel like with dots, like you can even go through 2 lives of Perna. You only really need to crowd control him. And as long as you have like Provoke on Vermas, he's not gonna wreak too much havoc on your team. I mean, he's gonna do a ton of damage to my Marth, but I think at the end of the day we're gonna survive it. Premium packs for Fire Viking, Kappa. Yeah, I mean, in theory we have 2,000 crystals, but I would prefer it if my like if we would spend that on Giants. But it's up to DX. I mean, he's like the guy farming pretty much. Dude, why do you pack Arena into those TOA stages? It's just so annoying. Why do you have that? Also, my units aren't speed tuned. I just realized my Marth is a little bit too fast. I think we got that because I derped my Lapis's speed. I think she's now on something else than speed slot 2. I think she's on HP or something like that. I'm not sure. We gotta check that later. But yeah, I don't think that we're gonna buy premium packs. I mean, it's definitely somewhat okay-ish. We got like 2k crystals and there's like no way that we're farming all of that. But so one cool trick that I did against Renas, I mean for normal it's not such a big deal, but against Renas in hard, I actually let the Bryans revive just because that lowers the HP of the Renas by a little bit. And at the end of the day, that does help me out a little bit. Like, check that out. It didn't do anything right there, but sometimes it really depends on the HP. But like if Renas have full HP, it takes them down to like half. So just a small tip. And yeah, that's pretty much it. The main thing with this boss fight is you want to get stuns on the two Pernas, and you want to get provokes on the Veramos. So let's try and go for that right away. I think we're actually going to focus on. We're just going to try and apply as many debuffs as possible right away. Yeah, and we want to get the stuns on Pernas. That's pretty much what we're doing right now. Let's go for the Decaying Ward. The main reason why we're not going for the third skill is because I didn't speed tune them correctly, like 100% correctly. And you want to get your dots on the Pernas. The thing is that Pernas, like, dots go through Hwadam's passive, right? So you can kill Pernas despite Hwadam having full HP. That's a really big deal. I'm going to show that to you guys once we get to it. I mean, this Perna, can we stun him maybe? Can we reduce his attack bar? Stun? Nice. We're going to keep Veramos provoked. His second skill is somewhat annoying to deal with, so we want to avoid it. Also, if Veramos gets very low, like he's just going to get revived with Hwadam passive, or like his death gets prevented. So, I mean, in theory, you could just run Raki now that I think about it. I just don't have one on this account, but that might be fun. Alright, can we get some more stuns? Dude, Lapis is really good on this stage, actually, now that I think about it. It really helps out a ton. And you want to get as much attack bar reduction on the Veramos, just because, like I said, despite this fight kind of preventing you from going with like debuffs, with a ton of debuffs, you want to, like, it's just one cleanser in there. So, you can definitely work with it. And now the thing is, I don't actually want to use my AoEs because that might proc the Hwadam passives and heal the Perna up to more than he has HP. Like, the 4 dots are gonna kill the Perna on the left, right? But if I were to hit him right now, he's gonna get Hwadam's passive and he's gonna get like 20%, 30% HP, which you want to avoid. So yeah, I'm just gonna show that right now because I want to go for Retrieve Magic. So that's gonna heal the Perna actually. No, we didn't crit him, that's why it didn't do anything. I actually want to go for Magic Thingamajig. Yeah, so now he's gonna die, even though he has, even though Hwadams have enough HP to proc the passive, but we still kind of go with that. Dude, the Perna heal on Veramos is just so annoying to deal with. Can we get a stun? Can we get attack bar reduction? Nice. Yeah, this fight is going very well right now. I mean, I think they pretty much hit us like twice so far, despite, and we're kind of just whittling him down a little bit. And you want to spread your debuffs because, like I said, Veramos, he cleanses 1 debuff every turn, so you want to spread them out as best as possible. Did you guys just see that on the right Perna right there? We healed him by killing him, or like by proccing the Hwadam passive. And what we want to do is we want the dots to kill him, pretty much. which I doubt is going to be the case since Veramus is probably going to move beforehand. Let's see. Oh, okay. So we can actually kill both Huadams right now. Let's do that. Let's go for that. Let's do that. Nice stun. Yeah, now we're fine. I think we're gonna be fine. Thing is that we actually wanted the Huadams to be alive for my Lapis. Like, Lapis performs a lot better once you're fighting against more than just one or two opponents. She gets like increasingly stronger pretty much. Stun? No. I mean, it's gonna be fine. We got like both second lives from the Pernas down, and we pretty much need to deal with Veramus now. That's all I really care about. I think at this point we could potentially also auto already. I think it's gonna be fine. I still want to keep the fight and stuff. I also want to see which sort of summons we can get on the Light and Dark Scroll. We're gonna summon them later on. But as we're talking, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna build the tableau on my early game account. Yeah, and as you guys can see, that works out just fine. You want to go for like a lot of debuffs and a lot of crowd control. I think crowd control is a lot more important. I think in theory you only need one continuous damage applying unit. I think Beretta is probably one of the best units that you can pick up. Veramus doesn't really help too much. He doesn't have a lot of debuffs in that boss fight. I think if you have a Beretta, that's pretty much all you really need. Like Beretta and Lapis, that worked out very well. So now we can go back into my endgame account. Whoops. Alright, there we go. So with Tableau and his third skill, it's actually, I never really knew how to utilize it, quite frankly. I always thought that you want him to move first, but I think the most efficient way for him to like fight is going to be by moving last. Like you want him to move like one speed after your fastest unit, which in my case with my cleaves is going to be my Zyras, or we're going to use him in a bomber cleave, but I really don't think that with like a Ciara it's not going to be too efficient. So you want to go for like a slower Tableau than Zyras. So I need to look into how fast my Zyras is. That's 90. Wait, let me just calculate that. I know that it's a lot more complicated than just those two numbers, but I think we're just gonna go for those. But we need to factor in that I do have max towers and that we're gonna utilize Tableau lead. So we gotta keep that in mind. At the end of the day, that's gonna make my Tableau a little bit faster. So we're not gonna have him like just one speed in my monster box slower than my Zyras, but like 5 or 6 speed. I think that's probably what we need. We're just gonna do a little bit more testing. So my Zyras has 212 speed right now, and my Tableau has, let me check that. Where's my Tableau at? 213. Oh, that's just a little bit faster. But like I said, with the base speed, it's gonna be like 5-6 speed faster. But basically all we really need to do is give him like a weaker slot 4 or like a weaker, I think we can give him like a HP percentage without any speed, and that should work out as well. Like if we give him that one, less speed, 9 speed less, I think that's pretty much perfect right there already. Let me check. We're gonna use it against the rival just because we're free to play as fuck. So pretty much what you want to do with this whole cleave is gonna be the whole Tableau third skill grants him grants your entire team one additional turn with the speed and stuff. So I'm just gonna showcase that. It depends on if we can if we one-shot them right away right now. Yeah, okay. Okay, let's try it again. And also my Tableau needs a skin. 1 second, before we do anything else, My tableau needs a skin. I mean, aura. That's what I meant. Let's give him the wings, the Conqueror wings. I don't have any Guardian wings. I'm sorry, guys. I know I suck. Yeah, I think this guy should be doable. TOA 61 right now. Alright, great. Let's go for the Wind of Change. Time to loot. That's definitely not going to one-shot everybody. That's for sure. Fiery Breath. And let's see if we reset everybody except Wusa. So now that should potentially give us another round of turns, right? Let me see. Clear everybody's attack bar. Now my Tiana moves. Now my Galleon moves. And now my Zyrax moves. That's really good, actually. I think that could be like funny in RTA. I think I would need my Zyrax a little bit fast. Like, I'm not going to speed tune Tableau to my Zyrax. I really don't think that that's a too viable combo. Like, I need something to deal with Rena's, with Camilla's, and with the Light Lich. And Tableau doesn't do any of that. So, not really working out too well. I just kind of wanted to showcase that right now. But if I were to build something for RTA, I'm going to speed tune Tableau to my Ciara and also to my Katarina, maybe? I don't know. I don't think that... No, not Katarina. But like... Actually, one thing that I really like is when Tableau and Jean play together. Because, I mean, like, Jean's second skill, it cleanses. So it pretty much nullifies Tableau's... downside, like the nerf to Tableau. Let's go for Storm of Midnight. Go for this one. Kill the Ariel. Kill the Monkey King. Kill everybody. That worked out just fine. Wait. 222, 212. Yeah, that's what I meant. Is it worth to scale up Theomars? Yeah, definitely. I mean, it depends on if you're like mid-game and stuff, but I think it's worth it. Where is Marth when you need him? I'm actually gonna have a phone call with him like later this week because I want to do like my beginner guide series with him as a special guest for like one episode. So that's gonna be fun. Yeah, that was easy, I know. But we might build like we could try and build some RTA teams with Tableau. Like maybe next free run removal. I could start building like some cleaves and stuff. I really need to get my like R5 game going and do more Necro this month. And then we're gonna go back into Giants pretty much. Reset everybody, and now let's get another round of turns. Dude, how is this working? This actually works out. Like a charm. Like a charm. So pretty much what I can do right now is I can show you guys the synergy between Tableau and Jean. I really like that one as well. No, I think we're just gonna refresh, right? Or let me look for another opponent. Let's run for this. Let's run against this guy. So we're gonna run Jean and we're gonna run Katarina, I think. Where's my Jean? Jean, Katarina. Not a good offense, I'm aware of that, but I mean it's better than nothing, right? Are you still making your beginner guides? Yeah, you should check my YouTube. I have episode 21. It's on TUA. Not such an important episode, but people have been calling for it, so... Oh, and now I can't showcase it because I didn't... So Tableau would need to move first, but I think... Whatever. So we don't actually need to use the return dice right now. We can just go for Unlucky 7, I think. Slow down the Ciara. I think that's going to make my Katarina move next. Nice. Sort of discharge. Can we kill the Ciara? No. Ciara? Oh, fuck. Is that going to kill the Ciara? Probably not. Yeah, that's why you want to go for crit damage, Tiana. And my Tableau is pretty tanky. I think I'm not sure like with the Mesity and stuff, you want to go for the crit damage build with Tiana, you want to go for crit damage. But for Tableau, like he really doesn't do that much damage. So I'm not sure if the crit damage route, like if speed crit damage attack is a viable option. I think the full tank build of a Tableau with like 50% accuracy or something like that is probably the best way to go. But at the same time, if I'm speed tuning him to my like fastest units, I mean to my slowest units, to my nukers, I got a lot more stats that I can work with because I don't need to focus very heavily on speed. So that might be something worth looking into. TOA 62 right now, 63. And yeah, my back hurts so much. Like I worked out a little bit, not even like very hard yesterday, and I just feel it everywhere. I got like this one friend and he's like super trained and he's really motivating. So I kind of try and keep up as much as possible. Doesn't work out too well most of the time. Alright, let's go for return dice again. And I need to open the window, it's super warm. Let's kill the Jean. I didn't pay attention if we reset area, so we're just gonna kill stuff. Probably better. Yeah, we didn't get the reset. Yeah, we're at 63 right now. Doing just fine. But I'm really looking forward to getting like... How many Devilmons do we got, DX? Farming essences is so stupid. I think farming essences... I never really had issues on my beginner account with like farming essences, quite frankly. I think the only time where farming essences is sort of annoying is with fusions. The thing with fusions is that they sort of became essential for like progression and stuff. So it's sort of a chore that there's like no way around it. I think the daily missions, like for like if you're clearing the Hall of Fire once, you should get additional like essences for like from the dailies. Like maybe get 2-3 mid essences from the dailies. And the same thing goes for the magic ones. I think that would be pretty good, right? I just use my auto team, whatever. 4 times 3-star max Rainbow Mons and 1 high essence. Yeah, I think if you're farming essences, like you're kind of doing something wrong. I never had to farm essences on my endgame account. Like it's just not happening lately. I don't know. I just don't need to do it. Maybe it's because I'm like completely free to play. So every time I get in that 5, it's just so rare to the point where I just end up having like I have I think 200 essences of like each. Probably not anymore, but there used to be a time where I remember having that. It's pretty fucked, I know. Wait, give me 1 second, guys. I gotta check something. Somebody called me earlier, so I gotta see what's that about. Might be my boss. Give me 1 second. I gotta call my boss. All right. Sorry guys, I just had to call my boss. Sorry guys, I just had to call my boss. So you said that you're farming essences for your R5 team, for your R5 team, yeah. But I think like you don't need to like neither Lisa nor Tessarian are like mandatory. They're just slight upgrades to whatever the fuck you're doing. Like Tessarian, it's like really good to have one and stuff, but like it's you can chill with that. And for Lisa, it's the same thing. Like you can just run Economia instead and do just fine. Especially if it's your first R5 team, you're probably most likely better off running like Economia, for instance, instead. But that's just me. Is R3 worth? So now I'm gonna get a lot of shit. I can already tell because I'm gonna say that it is, but it really depends. So pretty much the thing is that it depends on your average rune quality. And also, like, if you min-maxed your account, I think R4 is like what you should be going for. But if you like are like me on my beginner account, we didn't have like I had really good runes. I just didn't have the levels. And with the decreased drop rates of maxed 3-star Rainbow Mons, I think it's actually viable for you to farm R3. So basically, you're getting a lot of maxed Rainbow Mons from R3 compared to regular dungeons, and because of that reason you're able to level your units faster. So what I did is I farmed R3 not just because of the runes, like because of the grinds, but more because it's like another way for me to level stuff as a mid-game account. But for all the other accounts, I would like for a late mid-game account, way better to farm R4. By the way, hi, I was lurking. Hey Leon, if that's a high as you can go, it is. Well, I don't know if that's just, I don't know if you can say that like that, but wait, I need to continue doing TUA. Okay, we're at stage 64, so it's probably gonna be a pretty long stream. I want to do TUA 100. We might do like another stream, like, I don't know. And why are we lagging again? I don't get it. Did we lag on my beginner account? Because in that case, it's definitely the phone. I just never understand what's up with that stuff. I'm so sorry, guys. Yeah, actually, I think after this run, we're just gonna slightly adjust my runes because I really need to get my chakrams slower. I mean, my twins slower. Give me 1 second. So how fast is my Shiana? Oh, that's fast. Okay, give me 1 second. I think we're just gonna go like this. This is gonna be a much faster team, I think. Whoops. So I think this run is probably gonna be like a solid 10 seconds faster just from the speed tuning. But I might be wrong. Let's just see. The thing is that I didn't give my twins my best runes because I'm so used to giving my Necro team like my B tier runes. But I think I'm gonna give them like way stronger runes next time. Yeah, I think that was like 10 seconds faster, wasn't it? Let me do one more run. I don't know about you guys, but do you guys like receiving the exclusive summons, like the one exclusive summon stone? It seems pretty bad. DX, Viking doesn't drop from the shop. It's a 3-star. It's not a 2-star. We need to fire a Viking. It's a 3-star. It doesn't come from shop. When your Sigmaros dies on stage 3 of Dragon's B10. Oh god. Man, I feel so progress stuck at the moment. Well, it's because you're farming dragons. Dragons is not known for like getting your progression very far. Like it's just a endgame dungeon. Most endgame players that I talk to, like from the Berlin Championship, they all farm just dragons. But for like people that want to get further into progression, I think farming anything else except dragons is like the way to go. Oh, the dungeon browser. Now I see. Yeah, I gotta check that. Give me 1 second, dude. You're right. I totally fucked that up. Right here. We're still in the run. We're at stage 65 right now. Yeah, I mean it's fine if we don't get. I think it's fine if we don't get the Fire Panda for a while. I think we can still build a 5 team without one, even though it's definitely gonna help us out quite a bit. I farmed dragons for 1 week now because I was farming giants for a month without getting upgrades. Yeah, giants drops are pretty bad. Yeah, as you guys can see, just from the one speed tuning change that I made, we're getting like 10 second faster runs right there. Pretty interesting. I just never bothered checking how fast my fire chakram was. So that was a big mistake on my side. Nice, Mystical Scroll. Let's just pop it right away. Boom. Aww. I don't know about you guys, like I see so many net 5s in chat, but I just don't get any of it. Like I get about 3-4 Mystical Scrolls a day, and I just don't get anything. It's so annoying. It really is. Alright, so let me check if we can get a Fire Viking. Nope. Okay, stage 66. Doing great. Actually, we're on my endgame account. I should be doing TUI as well. I haven't bothered doing even TUI. Let's try and get the legendary scroll on this account as well. I think that would be fun. I farmed dragons for 1 week. Yeah, that's what I only started because of the new quest. Which quest? Did I miss something? What's the quest? Oh, you mean the one that you get from the dailies, where you have to farm like dragons 5 times, right? Yeah, okay. Well, in that case, obviously you want to do it. Yeah, definitely. Obviously. And it's also fine for you if you want to like just kind of not get burned out. Like the maximum of me farming a dungeon is like 2 months. Then I just switch to a different one. I mean, on my endgame account, I get pretty similar times on all 3 of them, with giants being a little bit faster. But, and also I can't farm like giants for more than 2 months because otherwise I'm just constantly running out of crystals because it's just way too fast for me. But I agree, like the giants drops, it really seems like they are worse than the dragons drops, for instance. Not saying, like not the rune sets in general, but like the actual, like if you average it out, the amount of 6-star legendaries that you're getting seems a lot higher in dragons. I agree. But I haven't done any like scientific testing on that. My answer has always been just farm more, pretty much. Yeah. Dude, my tattoo hurts so much. I don't know if you guys saw that. I'm right now writing a script, a new video for my shitpost account. Like, I don't know if you guys know, I have 3 YouTube channels right now. Not just the one that's kind of dying right now, like the sample text one, like this one. but I also got Sample IRL and I got Sample Streams. So that's the one where you want to go when you want to look for like full streams. If you actually want to do that, I don't know if people actually really want to do that. But the Sample IRL, I got like a lot of shit posts pretty much. Those videos blow up pretty hard actually right now. Like if you check out the Fortnite video, that one got 1.6k views right now, which is arguably pretty good, I think. So I'm pretty happy about that. Also this one, like yesterday I posted that one, it got 200 views, close to 300. I'm pretty happy about that. And I'm writing a script about getting tattoos, like as in sort of a guide to getting tattoos. Just because I got like plenty and I just figured might as well just go for it, whatever. Dang, TOA 90 already. That's my beginner account. As you guys can, I mean, that's my endgame account, as you guys can see from the frigate, obviously. But we're just doing it for the legendary scroll. And also we're waiting on. Oh, that's a pretty good stage. Wait, give me 1 second, guys. I gotta go to my beginner account because I'm actually right now we're facing a really interesting stage. So right now we're fighting the Akroma stage on my beginner account, which arguably is like one of the hardest one for people. And we're gonna try and do it with like a standard TOA team and see if we can beat it. I doubt that we can, but at the same time my Veramos is pretty tanky. It's on a speed HP build if I remember correctly. So I think with just running Belladion as an only healer and Math, we should be in a pretty good spot as long as we don't get reset by Zyros. So like how you'd beat the Akroma stage is by just focusing on Zyros and kind of going from there. But I'm going to discuss that once we get to the actual boss fight. Let's try that. I mean, my account is 215 days old. Good one, man. Good one. Definitely. Okay, in that case, go for dragons. But like, if your Sigmaros dies on stage 3, is it like a speed crit damage attack sig, or which sort of build are you running? Like, if you're building a wait. Oh god. Okay. All right. So we just. My Veramos moved, but it's fine, I think. We're gonna be fine. So Akroma stage is probably considered to be one of the hardest out of the regular trash stages that's not boss stage in TOA. And mainly just because there's like no way that you're like controlling them. They just do a fixed amount of damage, and because of that reason people tend to have issues. Right now I'm not actually sure if we can beat it with that team. That's like a standard cookie cutter TOA team that I use for pretty much most of my runs. And because of that reason, like, we're just gonna try it. Right now we're beating TOA normal, but if we're trying like TOA hard, that's actually a pretty big deal. Like beating the Akroma stage in TOA hard and all of the damage that we're taking right there. We got really lucky with Zyros not using his reset, but at the same time we got pretty unlucky with Veramos being on auto and like going for Akroma first. But it's fine, it's fine. Can we go for a stun on Zyros? Nice. So yeah, as you guys can see, I'm focusing on Zyros right now. I'm kind of trying to do like as much damage as possible because the Zyros reset is really something that we don't want to deal with. And the thing is that you want to use your heals on cooldown. So as you guys can see, Belladion, come on. I was hoping for it to proc. And after that, what you want to do is you want to focus on one Akroma at once. You don't want to spread your damage out too much. You want to get just one down. Pretty much. So that's what I'm doing right now, as you guys can see. Yeah, and if you want to try and beat this in TOA hard, I mean, TOA normal, it's stage 67. If you're fighting the higher stages, like if you're fighting this in stage 80 or something like that, or like 80, 87, I'm actually not sure if this stage in particular changes or if it's always 67, but whoa, I should have healed. Misplay. Misplay. Are we gonna lose this one now? Yeah, we're gonna lose this one. We're probably gonna lose this one. That was a huge misplay right there. I didn't heal because I tapped too hard or like too fast. But I think at the end of the day, we're gonna be fine. I wanna explain this whole thing. If you have trouble, if you find yourself having issues with this stage in particular, just go for it. Like, they don't have any sort of strip in there. So what you can do is just run an armor buff. Units like Emma, units like Basalt in particular. I feel like Basalt is probably one of the best units that you can run. Actually, Talk might be a slight upgrade to him, just considering the fact that we didn't get any attack bar from that. Yeah, Lapis doesn't help us too much in this one either. Yeah, so we're actually losing this one. Talk might actually be a little bit better, but I'm gonna talk about that later. Yeah, your Sigmaros is on speed, crit damage, attack. I think you should just go for HP build and you should be better. Like, you should do a lot better. But that's just my opinion, whatever. I think we want to go for a second healer, right? I think that's going to be kind of the... I'm not sure if we would have beaten it. Like, even with my Veramos being as tanky as he is right now, I'm not sure if we would be able to beat it like that. And as I'm talking, give me 1 second, guys. I need to build my light, what's her name? The light Delphoid. Oh, she's already built. Nice. Yeah, I'm actually a pretty huge fan of the speed crit damage HP Sigmaros with like high crit damage. Like, I like Rage Sigmaros a lot more than anything else. Like, Fatal is kind of a waste. I think it's either Rage or Swift. Like, for a beginner, just go for Swift. I know it's sort of a waste since his base speed is pretty bad, but that allows you to potentially also go for something like attack crit damage HP, just as a thought. But that's just my opinion. You can go for whatever the fuck you want. I think the Spear is pretty weak next to Fatal, and then Swift, but hands down the best set is Rage. Alright, so there we are. Let's attack break the Zyros, so that helps us a little bit. And we learn the stun right away. So we're getting a lot luckier than earlier. The thing is that actually my Lapis doesn't do shit for this fight. So just kind of take that into consideration. And we're not going to use the Mobilize as an attack bar manipulation skill. The thing is that my Colleen, as a healer, she's not unviolent. Since we do want to use her in R5 and you don't want to proc in that. And I want to top off my Veramos, I think. So I think now is actually going to be a good time for us to start poking on somebody else. I think Zyros is just going to die from the dots. So let's just keep poking on the one on the right. I think that's... She's a little bit lower, isn't she? Actually, the attack buff of Colleen helps us a ton. But if you're trying to beat this stage in TOA hard, I mean, first of all, I'm really sorry for you. But second of all, there are like a lot of like gimmicky ways to beat it. If you got lucky enough to pull a Joltan, which is the dark werewolf, if you got lucky enough to pull one of these, that helps us a little bit. If you got like two healers and you have him 6-starred, that's pretty much guaranteed win right there, because he dishes out a lot of damage with his passive if he gets crit. Those are most likely going to crit on him. But also what you can do is you can run the Dark Elemental, not Higher Elemental, the regular Dark Elemental. It's a 3-star. What it does is it has a 3-turn Endure buff, and if you combine that with Muff, It's 100% uptime, and it has reflect as well. So pretty much what it does is it reflects about 30% of the damage that the Akromas do back to him. And obviously the Endure is the main reason why you want to utilize it. So what people do is they don't even bother leveling it. They only have him at level 1, because that actually, the lower his defense is, the more damage he's going to reflect back. And you just want to have 100% uptime. You want to manual it because his AI is pretty bad. But at that point, that's pretty much all you really need to do. And actually, I was trying to go for... Give me 1 second, guys. There is another floor that I want to do in TUA that I want to talk about. So let's just quit that one. Let's quit that because we are mid-fight. I didn't pay attention. But I want to do this floor as well, and I want to do like another guide on this one. I cannot do this on my beginner account, unfortunately, but I mean, we might need to do it, but I want to do it on my endgame account because this is like one of the gimmicky ways to beat it, and like so much fun to do it. You saw the new toy? No, I didn't. Which one did you get? Hi, Anuel. How you doing? So normally I always say how you doing, man, but now I know you're a girl. I just automatically assumed that you were like lying when I first heard that you said you are a girl, but she's actually a chick, so fuck yeah, I got female viewers. Hell yeah, that one female viewer. Going to test Fatal Blade with speed, crit damage, HP. Yeah, that's also a pretty viable build. So it's either Fatal Blade or Swift Blade with attack on top 2. Like those are the two builds. Like pretty much you want to have a hybrid SIG because it's HP based damage. Like I'm actually thinking about building a SIG for my TUA hard team on my endgame account. Despite me having a Gani, despite me having Poseidon, I think the HP based damage is something seriously worth looking into. And yeah, I always underestimated it. And after the buff to his second skill also doing HP based damage, and also the freeze on a third skill, I feel like, yeah, you can definitely make a pretty solid argument for using one. Despite my Sigma's actually not being fully skilled. Like, I'm pretty much going to give him, like, B tier runes, but, like, actually try and speed tune him to my TUI team and kind of go from there. But I feel like he's now worth it for me to build with the HP based damage. Like, the thing is, my team is, like, very crowd control heavy and, like, very dot intensive. But if I, let's say, fight against Arena or against water lifting armor that are immune to damage over time, it just takes forever. And I feel like that's, yeah. Yeah, Sigma's is really solid. Oh, you mean DX is female as well? Definitely. Oh, Fire Giant Warrior. Giant Warrior is a 3-star, isn't it? Right? Is it a good unit? I haven't paid attention to like what's up. People just don't, like, I don't know. I'm so lazy with like doing my research in terms of like me being a YouTuber. I know. I commit sucks. I know. But give me 1 second, guys. All right. So I want to talk about the stage 93 on the female rotation. It's a stage that I myself had trouble for the longest time, and I pretty much just found the one unit that helps me out so much with it, and it's gonna be the Light Undyne. I think it's Ikasha or something like that. Pretty much what she does is she has the 3-turn invincibility, which helps us a lot against those 4 ragdolls right there. The thing is that you don't actually, like, it's pretty fucked when it comes to, like, you need to take 1 blow or you need to have her move first. Like, it's really a matter of speed tuning in that sort of team. As you guys can see, like, right now if I use my AoE, that's gonna make all the ragdolls focus on the Ikasha right away. But if I use my full speed ahead, I don't have the cooldown reduction for her 3rd skill. So I'm in actually a pretty bad situation right now. I think I'm gonna go for the full speed ahead nevertheless. And I didn't speed tune my units correctly, but we didn't crit fortune for us, so now we can go for the absolute defense. And right now we actually do not need to go for the Maelstrom, we're just going to go for the AoE. And they're going to start focusing into her. And her 3rd skill is actually also a cleanse, so she's going to eventually get so many dots on herself to the point where you need to use the 3rd skill also as a cleanse, because she just takes so much damage. And until then, we're just going to mostly focus on the Leo, kind of go from there. I really don't care how many turns they get. I mean, right now I'm using the Maelstrom mostly just for the attack speed slow and also to get some AoE damage in right there. But as you guys can see, I'm pretty much tanking very well. Like if the Leo was an Orion, for instance, or like any AoE armor breaking unit, this boss fight would have been a lot harder. But the way we have it right now, we're actually doing very well. I think there might be one point right now where, yeah, as you guys can see, we got like 2 more turns on my absolute defense. So we got like 1 more turn that we have to sustain through right there. I think it's going to be fine. I think we're going to be alright. We're going to use the Fallen Blossom right now. We're going to use the full speed ahead. Get a little bit of attack bar, some additional attack bar. Yeah, we can use absolute defense. 3 turn defense, right? 3 turn invincibility right here. And at this point, I think we can actually auto. I mean, 3 turn invincibility. There's like no way that they are going to hit through that, kill her, and then even further kill my entire team. Like, they're not a vampire. And at this point, yeah, that's how I beat the stage. I kind of just felt like including that one. Right now we are at stage 69 on my 69 on my beginner account. So I'm just gonna swap over to that one because I do want to do TOA 70 right now. Alright, and I think actually that we're not going to be able to do TOA 100 this today. Not on my beginner account. We're going to do it on my endgame account though, just for the legendary score and kind of go from there. He is really solid. I don't like the fire giant, but I pulled the water giant and he's a beast in PvP. I gotta look into it. What does he do? Like, how do you run it? Yeah, you use Light Lich. That's pretty good. That is pretty good, yeah. Endgame. Didn't even finish TOA yet. Yeah, I really don't bother with TOA normally. Like, I try and clear it until stage 70, like both hard and normal. But even then, not even then, I don't even care, like bother clearing TOA 70, like the hard 70. Just because pretty much for me, it's either using the unit if it's fully scaled or just not using it at all. Like, there is no way that I'm using, let's say, a Raki with 2 skill ups. So what I'm doing most of the time right now is I just end up just keeping all of my Devilmons, because potentially I pull, like, let's say a Mo Long, which would be like a clear game changer for me. I want to give him skill ups as fast as possible, and I don't want to like have my Raki be half fully skilled and my Mo Long not having any skill ups, you know? So it's just kind of something that you start doing in endgame. I mean, right now I have like all of my I'm able to compete at a very high level, and that's already fine with me. But maybe it's just because I'm lazy. Only bullshit as usual. Aww. We got like a bromance going right there in chat. So that's going to give us another Devilmon. I want to check how many Devilmons we got after the boss fight, because I think we got like 3-4 more. We started Devilmoning the Lucian for farming, but I really want to get a Jean on this account as well. Like, since it's a beginner account, I kind of want to go for something like a Katarina Jean. Give my Jean like really good, like very fast runes. I might substitute her for Belladion. I mean, I might substitute Belladion for Jean. Since I don't really need him anymore, I think. Get the fuck out, Sampo. You're not part of our bromance. Fucking Sampo wrecked. Dude. Alright, now we got stage 70. That's Jemire. Yeah, that's actually a pretty tough stage as well. I think I'm going to do a guide on that one as well. Pretty much just because Jemire now, after the buff, also has a reset and a cleanse on his 3rd skill. I mean, the reset was always the case. I think they buffed it to the point where you're not able to reset that skill, and in addition to that, it cleanses. So pretty much the only way you beat that one is by running provokes, and also by just attack by reducing him as much as possible, killing his ads, and if once you kill most of the ads, like once you kill the Zyros in particular, the reset kind of becomes less dangerous. But that's pretty much it. Like, as long as you kill the ads, Jemire on himself really isn't such a big danger anymore. So just keep that in mind. But we're just gonna auto it until the boss fight. And I just realized that I still have Ikasha in my team on my endgame account, which is something really not too great. Not working out too well. I mean, we're still winning because it's TOA normal, but it's sort of annoying. Yeah, we're winning. But I gotta swap out the light Undyne. I'm still waiting on TOA Hard 100 Lilith without Bella, Shaina, nor Verad. I think you can definitely do that, actually. I mean, I'm not using any of those. I'm running Poseidon. But I mean, that's pretty easy. I think the female rotation, I mean, she is harder than the boss, like than the guy, for my account in particular. Since I don't have guaranteed crowd control, but I think if you have, like, let's say a Sigmarus, you shouldn't have issues. Like, you got the guaranteed stun, and that's pretty much all you really need for this boss fight. You need a little bit of stun, and you need HP based damage, and you need to speed tune your units correctly so that dude, look at that. We got 5 turn dots. I mean, wait. That is really annoying. I gotta swap my teams around a little bit more. Give me 1 second, guys. So we're gonna run Jean again. Guys, you should really try Jean. She's insane. Alright, fuck. No, Veramos derp right there. Fuck me. I also didn't use Muff, I just realized. I'm using Colleen because of the other stage. Yeah, it's fine. I think we're gonna be fine. We're just gonna CC them to death. We're gonna use the turbulence. So again, this boss fight, you wanna get rid of the ads. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna go for Zyros right here. We're gonna attack by reduce this guy. We're gonna go for the retrieve magic. Hopefully stun somebody. No, we don't get it. Alright, let's attack break this guy. Didn't land it. Can we stun somebody? We don't land anything. Yeah, but he doesn't have that much damage since it's... Dude, I don't want to fight. Like, this is not a good guide now. Fuck. Yeah, but we can kind of outrun this guy. But now he got another round of damage coming up right here. I mean, he's gonna get another turn of reset up. But I'm still just kind of face tanking this dude because whatever. Stun? No stuns. Hey, we got a follow or something like that. Botamochi, is that how you pronounce the name? Thanks for the follow, dude. Can we stun? Dude, we're also getting really unlucky with the stuns, though. I think we can still win this one, though. That's the funny thing. Like, look at that. We're still face tanking this dude. Like, as long as my Colleen gets 1 turn off where she heals, I think we're gonna be fine. No. Okay. So we gotta swap out Colleen, obviously. I just kind of didn't bother looking into it. I'm sorry. Where's Marth at? Marth? Light Undyne is OP, man. Yeah, she really is. Like, for that particular thing. Otherwise, she's just complete garbage. But for that thing, I mean, I have a 5-star, and that's pretty much all you need. I can do it, but it's so RNG heavy, and I gotta manual it. Yeah, I mean, obviously, you gotta manual TOA hard 100. I mean, even I gotta do that. Because just units, I mean, my units would be able to do it, but at the same time, they're just gonna use their first skill and be complete fucking idiots. Bring Velajol. You're trolling me, right? For TOA hard 100, like, what does Velajol do? He doesn't do shit. By the way, I would love to have a Velajol. Wusa is like one of my most wanted net 5s right now. Still don't have a good immunity net 5. That's the bottom line. I have Amelia, but like for PvE, I would prefer to have a Wusa or a Velajol. Just for like the Fire Labyrinth, for instance, I still can't beat that one very well. Like, all of my guildies, I'm like the only guy that doesn't do the Fire Labyrinth because I just can't fucking beat it. Because I would need to one-shot the boss in one rotation. Otherwise, I just end up getting shit on so hard by the dots and the damage that he does proportionate to the dots. It's insane. There's just no way that I can do. Vela doesn't bring anything than immunity. Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, I get that he strips and dots and everything, but we're talking about a boss fight where you need to stun and do HP-based damage. Like, I'm not saying that Velajol is bad, I'm just saying that it's just kind of useless for this boss fight. I mean, for this one it's good, but for like the TOA hard 100. I mean, for this one, it's actually pretty good. Yeah, I agree. For the boss fight that we're fighting right now. Yeah, obviously you want to run immunity. Actually, DX told me that we got Lulu. That we just finished building Lulu. I mean, she's still a 5-star, but that might be something worth looking into. Oh yeah, we're talking about TOA 70. I mean, for TOA 70, you just saw me tank like 3 fiery breaths with like face tanking them. Like whatever. You can do a lot more things than just run Velajol. Alright, so since now we're not derping, we're manualing this one, can we just get some stuns in? Nice. Yeah, we want to kind of CC them as much as possible. Attack by reduce to Velajol. Can we... Nice, provoke. That helped a ton. Quad stun. Doing pretty well right now. So the thing is that the Dark Hell Ladies, they do revive, but I mean, it's fine. He can reset. He can even reset right now. I don't actually care too much. I mean, I would prefer if he didn't, but they didn't use any of their abilities anyways. So actually his AI made him not go for the reset. And now we provoked him, so we are in a really good spot actually. Attack by reduce. Yeah, you want to get like a lot of accuracy on your Muff, as you guys can see. That's working out very well. Stun. Yeah, and after Zyros is dead, I mean, the Hell Ladies, they could do like an insane comeback and stuff. But I think after Zyros dies, we're just gonna go for the boss, like for Jemire, and just provoke him. Oh, okay. Okay. I thought the Zyros would die, but I think we're gonna be fine. So now the Hell Lady is gonna revive. The thing is that the Hell Lady doesn't just revive, but she also revives with reset cooldowns. So Zyros is gonna, like, after he gets out of the stun, he's gonna be able to utilize his Fiery Breath right away anymore, like again. So we kind of want to avoid that. Maybe I auto too fast right there. We're gonna have to see. Attack by reduce. Yeah, I think now we can go for Jemire though. TOA 95 right now on my endgame account. Whose account is this? Yeah, this is my beginner account, or like DX's beginner account. It's not my fault you guys suck at summoning. I mean, you got 4 Velajols. I'm not sure if that's the definition of being a good summoner. What do you think about the Fire Assassin? I think she's pretty good for R5 for Katarina Cleaves. Like if you got Jemire, Katarina, Chloe, Fire Assassin, Arang, that is a good cleave, but that's literally the only thing where people utilize her. Also the Wind Rift could potentially be okay for her, but I'm not a big fan of her. Not a big fan. So let's check how many Devilmons we got. I think we got 1 right there. How many do we got? 2. Okay. Let me see how far Lucian got. Oh, okay, so Lucian's Amp Magic is maxed, which is the reason why we're kind of stopping. Let me check the account. I haven't looked into the account too much lately. So how far are we with stuff? We got Colleen 6-star. That's helping us a little bit. But I really thought that DX would level more actually. Like, why are you maxing all of those units? I don't get that. I mean, actually you leveled the shit out of that account. We just kind of need enough, like a lot more 2-stars that we can feed into the... Okay, actually you farmed a lot. I mean, you leveled a lot. Basically, this account only needs to continue farming giants now, right? Because we don't have enough fodder otherwise. Like, basically we just farm giants for the unknown and mystical scrolls. And obviously for the runes and stuff, but... Yeah, like this account is so under-leveled pretty much. We got like so many good runes on this account, but we just can't keep progressing because I'm not summoning anything. Like we need like so many 3-stars to feed into stuff. Like, look at how many max 3 stars we got right there. That is a ton of max 3 stars. Yeah, you're waiting for the Fire Viking. I get it, dude. It's fine. Watching a Fallout 76 stream, then saw Papa streaming. Hi, Infinite Hawk. We're just having like a chilled stream today. It's not something like very special or anything. But we can do some TUA. I mean, we can do some Guild Wars, sorry. So let's go for this guy. We're gonna do the best +1, I think. The best greenest. We're always gonna do the best greenest of an element, alright? So this guy, yeah, we can definitely beat this guy, I think. Let me check if we... I think we're just gonna go for a Lucian Cleave on the one above, right? I mean, he might outspeed us, but I think we're gonna be alright. Let's see. So, is my Megan still on my fastest runes? She is. My Erang fully ruined? She is. They might outspeed us, I think, with the speed lead. They might cut in between. That's an issue. So I think we gotta go for something like this. And for the one below, I think actually I want to go for my Erang right here. No, we're gonna go for Lapis. Something like this. No, I think this is better. Is my Konamiya fully ruined? Yeah, she is. Great. Stage 96 in TUA normal on my endgame account. So this close before we can actually summon a legendary scroll. Looking forward to that. Alright, so yeah, we would have gotten outspared with the Lucian if we just used Megan right here. So yeah, even now, fuck, checked it, fuck. Lucian has 40 speed, and we use 2 speed buffers on that one. That is really obnoxious. Alright, can we kill something? Fuck this. Garbage as Lucian. Yeah, Lucian really doesn't work. I mean, Lucian is just so ballsy. It's kind of like disrespecting your opponent if you go for it, in my opinion. But it's fine. Yeah, we should have just gone for Erang instead, I think. Yeah, the attack break kind of screwed us over right there. And now we lost our fastest speed buff right now. Stage 93 TUA normal is hard as hell for me. Yeah, I just did, like, before you tuned in, I did do it on my endgame account and showcased how you beat it really easily. So you might want to just rewatch my stream, I think. Like, on Sampa Streams. If you don't know, like, basically I have another YouTube account. It's called Sampa Streams. I can show it to you. Give me 1 second. So pretty much what you do is you just go on Sampa Streams and rewatch it. I talked about like 3 different ways to beat it, pretty much. Actually not TUA 93, but there is like very minimal difference between clearing. Let me think. Yeah, you can also just run Jean, I think. I think Jean should be fine as well. Yeah, but basically what I do is I go for the light Undyne. If you don't have that, I think Jean it's a little bit more annoying to deal with because her provoke. Pretty much what you want to do with Jean is you want to use her provoke as a cooldown reducer for a second skill. So you actually don't use it on the, like you don't use provoke on the first rotation, you use her invincibility and then you use her provoke and then you use Math and I think you should have her invincibility up again. So you're cycling through her skills a little bit quicker like that. It's a little bit unsafer, but at the same time, I mean, you're actually utilizing a unit that normally should be one of your best run units anyways. So, you don't have a Jean? Fucking hell. I don't know what to tell you now. With you not having a Jean, dude. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, we can run the comp that we run in the one below again, but I want to run Erang instead of Lucian. Fuck Lucian. I think this should work out, right? I think it does. K-Mon is not gonna one-shot my Erang. I doubt he does. Well, we're gonna have to see. Yeah, this is my global beginner account, yeah. Oh, he didn't speed tune them, I just realized. K-Mon moves after Beth. So now I should be going for Beth, right? But I do want to get my shield up, and I'm gonna get the shield. I'm gonna get the most out of the shield if I use it on somebody that doesn't have the K-Mon shield. So we're gonna go for Bastet instead. Kill her with that. That didn't crit. Fuck. That was pretty unlucky. My Erang has like close to 100% accuracy against water. But it's fine. We're gonna be fine. I mean, we still got a shield that's gonna be able to tank through the K-Mon, and that's most likely gonna kill, right? Yeah. I really like the Erang skin. We just got that like a couple of days ago. I just kind of felt like giving it to her because she's sort of the MVP of this account, believe it or not. But that's just my opinion. Okay, can we Soul Snatcher? Let's see. Okay, maybe the Bastet is on like a very high defense build or something like that. That might also be the case. So I'm using Mobilize right now, not really because I should not have used it. That's fine. It's doing like a decent amount of damage. Can we stun? Nice. Yeah, we're just not hitting through the K-Mon shield. Look at that K-Mon damage. That heal for 2000 right there. That's virtually nothing. Stun. Okay, attack break. Nice. Yeah, Erang is doing pretty well. Best skin, Erang is MVP. Yeah, I might actually buy it for my endgame account as well. I have an Erang on my endgame account as well, but she's not fully skilled, and I really don't want to give her skill ups on my endgame account. Like Erang for my endgame account is just worth it for me to build for like giants and stuff, but I don't utilize her too much compared to a beginner account, where she's literally best in slot for pretty much everything. My MVP is Zera too. Yeah, fucking flexing, dude. Alright, are we gonna get outspent? No, we're not gonna get outspent. So I didn't speed tune that team correctly, otherwise Lapis would not... Like, Lapis would move before Konamiya, but that would totally fuck up my Konamiya's runes, and that would totally fuck up my my Lapis for like PvE. So despite this not being the best rotation for PvP, I kind of just went for it anyways. Attack by videos. Kill maybe? Okay. So now we're getting it. Retrieve magic. Kill. Yeah. Now we're fine. So now we're at stage 97 complete. Let's do 98. Nearly done with TOA normal right there, guys. We're pretty quick, I think. Aren't we? We sort of are. Alright, there we go. And let's do the best +3. Oh, fuck. We're not going to beat that guy. Not without my Megan. But we can beat this dude. I think we can run Erang for the one below. We're just going to run something like... We're going to run this comp again against the one below. The main issue is going to be that Retouch is most likely going to kill my Erang eventually. But we're just going to have to see. And for the one above, I would prefer to have Lauren in that one. But I feel like it's still going to work out. But we would have really liked to have that team speed tuned. But I mean, I'm fighting like actually like good players right there, and it's pretty tough for me to beat those with a beginner account. I don't know. Okay, so he's gonna move in between most likely. Can we reduce his attack bar? Nice. Stun? Stun Theomars, please. Please. Okay, we didn't attack, but reduce him again. So that's most likely gonna be a dad. Yeah, look at that damage. Yeah, there's no way that we're beating this guy. Like, we don't have any Violent Wounds on any of them, and it's just pretty unlucky. Okay, I'm gonna use the mobilize just to make my Erang move next. Soul Snatcher. Fuck! That didn't do any damage right there. And now Regis is most likely gonna heal, is he? Okay, Armor Break. That's gonna reduce the damage of the Varad by a bit. Yeah, look at that. 3 procs. Yeah, and look at that. Whatever. Fusion is like the worst mechanic in the game because of the fact that all of the units for the net force aren't farmable. Yeah, it's kind of annoying, I know. Amit, what am I doing? I'm just farming like TUA on my endgame account. We're farming TUA on my beginner account. We're trying to get the legendary scrolls. We're trying to do some guides. This stream is just all over the place because I'm gonna be at work for the next couple of days and I'm not able to stream, but I'm able to edit. So I want to do that. Let me try and let me see how much our Giants team has improved. So yeah, this stream is just all over the place. Yeah, I think the fusion thing, the fact that not all of the units are farmable is an issue. I agree. I like the fact that not all of the units are in the scenario, but let's say, I think literally all of the units should be secret dungeons. That's just my take. What Computer sometimes does is they have fusion units as secret dungeons like once a month, the special secret dungeon for like a weekend. They have that every once in a while, but I agree. I think fusion should be something like completely free to play where you don't need to get you don't need to get lucky at all. Just lucky when it comes to like drops or like secret dungeons. But I agree, yeah. They should have some sort of other way to deal with it, yeah. I think one other way would be buying them from Guild Shop. I know it's really not good and stuff, but buying like where one 3-star costs like 400 guild points, like a fusion 3-star where you can just buy one of those in Guild Shop. I think that's a pretty good way to go about things. I also don't like the fact that you need Dark Yeti for Veramos. They fixed that, but that was in the game for a very long time, where you actually needed to farm the Dark Yeti, which is a 3-star and it's really hard to get. So it took people to get like the Dark Yeti for like 2 weeks. So really annoying. What do you think about the Giants team? Zeratul, Kona, Bella, Megan, Bernard. Nice troll, dude. Can I see your mons like on the beginner account? I can show that to you later. Zeratul is so 2016. I agree. Zeratul is really not a good net 5 anymore. I mean, like he's a good damage dealer and stuff, but he's like, if I had to compare Erang to Zeratul, for instance, in like, let's say Elemental Rifts, I would have to give it to Erang. Also in R5, also but like Zeratul is still like pretty good in PvP and stuff. I mean, he's never gonna fall out of meta, but he's never gonna be like a ban-worthy pick in R5, for instance. Not fast but safe Giants P10 team. I mean, it's 2 minutes. Yeah, we could get like wait, if you swap out Veramos for your Lucian, I think it's gonna be like 120. I think we did some testing earlier. So wait, we're gonna keep that rune, and wait, we didn't keep that rune, fuck. So that's my monster box. I mean, we got like plenty more monsters in the storage that I didn't pay attention. Yeah, let's put all of these in storage. Like, this account is so underleveled. Like, all of those units, you will probably be able to build like 90% of those units. We just don't have them 6-starred, which is really annoying. We would just need like 2 months of XP boosts plus unlimited amount of unknown scrolls for this account. Because we got so many units that we need to 6-star. And like most of the, like, check out my Megan. She's not 6-star, but she's most likely faster than like 90% of your guys' fastest speed buffer. Like, she's pretty insane. And same goes for like Erang, and I think my Erang isn't fully, like my Erang's runes aren't fully maxed. Let me check that. Yeah, they're not maxed. I mean, she still does her job for like PvE, but for PvP, there are like a lot of times where I'm just so used to my endgame Arang that hits for like... She sometimes gets sheer for like 30k because of her, like, we get armor break and we have attack buff on her and she just gets so much shields from that. It's pretty insane. Do Dragon Speed 10 with this account. I don't have this, like, I don't farm Dragon Speed 10 with this account. I think you're probably mistaking me for some other YouTuber or something like that. We don't farm Dragon Speed 10 with this account. We farm Giants. Basilio, hey man, how you doing? How the hell do you guys get speed stats like that? Just watch my beginner guide series. Just go on my YouTube and watch my beginner guide series. Megar, hey from Brazil, hey from Austria, hey dude. How you doing, man? Today is actually a pretty chill stream, I like it. Like, it's pretty slow, but we're having fun, right? Hey XD, how you doing, man? Nice to have you over. I just fucking love your username, by the way. I think I told you like 3 times so far. But, I mean, I'm sure that more people than just me told you that, right? Yeah, if you guys like need some beginner help and shit, like just watch my beginner videos. Like just go on my YouTube channel. What you need to do is you need to go on my YouTube channel. You need to click on playlists. Hey, we got another subscription. Thanks so much. It's wait, Dim. Was that the name? Wait, let me check. I gotta shout out my subscribers because it's actually like pretty much paying my rent. So I gotta shout you out, man. Why don't I see that? Fuck. You're gonna get your shout out. Can you say something in chat so that I can give you a shout out? Because my Streamlabs, like it only shouts out Buddha. So you can see. I would love to give you a shout out, but I didn't catch it. Mod him. Why don't you say hello to me? Wait, I said hey Pasito. Pasio? Didn't I say that? I've seen most of your beginner videos, but it's been a while. I mean, the guides are so a little bit outdated, but it's fine. I can show you my dragons team, but at the same time, like, so I can talk about dragons real quick. The thing is that I don't have a Sigmaros, I don't have a Lulu 6-star, I don't have my Verderhal 6-star. I have Veramos and Baladion 6-star, but it's like my account is not built for dragons. I don't have any of the units 6-star. I would be able to like beat it if I had, but I just don't focus on it. But also because like if you look at my monster box, like none of those units need violent wounds except Baladion, which happens to have violent set, and like maybe Galleon. But for now we're playing with a Swift Galleon because we're trying to build like Galleon will probably be another monster. Yeah, okay. My Konamiya is gonna get violent wounds once we get into R5, which is gonna be once we fuse the Fire Panda, which is going to be another month. Like, we're going to need to fuse him and level him. So, like, there's no way that I need to, like, farm dragons. I have, like, 3 sets that I could potentially build. I don't have a Theomars, I don't have a Tessarian. Like, I don't need to focus on it at all. It's just, like, no way that I need to do it. So that's... We're actually going to go into Elemental Rifts next. I mean, Sean B actually beat me to the punch on those sort of guides. Also because we're not leveling fast enough, but I would be able to do like Elemental Rifts with this account if I had all of those units 6-starred. Like I can show you guys the teams that we're running. I tried it a little bit earlier. So wait, but this is not, I think this is must have reset sometimes or something like that, because I definitely, like, I didn't beat it, but we got like pretty good scores with it. Let's try it. Hey Dab Meme, how you doing, man? What account is this? This is my beginner account on global. Dinner ready. See you, man. See you, Doc. Have a good one, man. Yeah, it reset last update. I thought so. Yeah. Yeah, because I did do some testing earlier. I mean, I don't mind it if they reset it, whatever. I don't care. It's fine. So now we are on my endgame account, TOA 100. I think we're just gonna do it no matter what. I'm gonna do it with a free-to-play team. Just because we can. Right? Give me 1 second, guys. I need to build my Spectra for that. I'm actually not sure how far we get with this. I think we're probably not going to be able to beat it though. I doubt it, but we're going to have to see. Whoops. DX for mod or riot. Wait, you're not mod DX? Well, you're gonna get mod later on, alright? I'm gonna need to look into it, man. How can I mod you? Okay, now you're mod. Saw you posted my Light Druid poll on Instagram, mate. Not really sure where I can use it. I'm gonna look into that, alright? Give me 1 second. Okay, so I'm gonna do TOA 100, and then we're gonna talk about the Light Druid, alright? Because I really wanna do that first. And I don't wanna forget about it. Wait, are we still not done, or did we farm it again? I didn't check. Courtier for mod or riot? No, wait. No, you're not gonna ban Courtier. No. But you're not gonna get it yet. So the thing is that all of my mods, I know them in person and stuff. Like I mean I know that you've been watching my videos for like ages and stuff, but I can't give you like a mod like this. I need to like actually know you. So let's keep farming TOA on my beginner account and do TOA 100 on my endgame account, and then we're gonna summon for the legendary scroll. All right. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, keep farming on the beginner account. All right. So this is my free-to-play TOA 100 team, pretty much. I'm gonna show you guys how good Sigmarus can be against this guy. We got 2 HP based damage units, so this boss is just gonna die like this, pretty much. People really seem to have trouble with Jonas. I think one of the best ways to deal with Jonas is actually just running Lapis. Oh fuck, it's another one of those lag spikes, isn't it? Fuck, we need to fix that later, alright? So let's just go for the Annabelles first. Okay, nice Ghost Prayer. That actually saved my ass right here, because yeah, this is gonna take some time, I think. But we're gonna focus on that Jonah first. Basically, I feel like all you really need is gonna be a Lapis for this one, or you just kind of, it's gonna take a while, but pretty much what you want to do is you want to just focus fire down one Juno and attack bar reduce him a little bit. I mean, right now in this team I only have Spectra and Beretta, but you gotta utilize the fact that Junos, I mean, they're pretty much topping themselves off if they heal themselves, but their passive really doesn't heal for that much if they heal allies. So you can kind of work around with that. So as you guys can see, I'm still utilizing my AoEs and stuff. It's totally fine. I used a very similar team, but I used Verde instead of Spectra. I think that Verde is actually a valid candidate. Yeah, Spectra is actually not that great. I agree. We're actually not killing the... Can we attack bar reduce? Nice. So that's gonna be a dead Juno most likely. Yeah, as you guys can see, the Juno, she heals herself to full, but she doesn't heal her allies for that much, which you can utilize that. You guys just saw me use the Seize instead of the armor break, because actually Seize hits a little bit harder than the armor break. So if you want to finish off an opponent, you're better off using Seize. Just saying. I mean, it's just a very minor thing. Whatever. Okay, we got resisted right there, but I think it's still pretty... We're gonna be fine. I mean, it's just TOA normal, whatever. It's basically just a rune check. Backlash. Yeah, I feel like Spectre is sort of just it speeds up the run, but she's definitely not the reason why we're winning this run. And by the way, I'm not using any like this. I mean, I'm on my endgame account, but these units are like not on good runes. They are intentionally ruined pretty bad. I think the only unit that has good runes, or like runes that are worth like even talking about, is Beretta, because he's actually in my best team, like he's in my standard TOA team, not just the one that I pick up for like clickbait. Er meinte 4 Sterne fusioniert für Legis-Stücke. I don't think that you should feed net force into legendaries. I think the only net force that you should feed into legendary pieces are Chloe and the wind. What's it called? I always forget. But the wind Taoist. I think those are pretty much the only net force that you should be feeding. Like the ones that have net 3 counterparts, pretty much. The wind Hark. Units like that, because they are easier to skill up, but all the other ones, at least one of the elements is good, and you want to keep all the net force for skill ups. Alright, so I think we're just going to go for the backlash, reduce her attack speed a little bit. I mean, she's going to steal so much attack bar. Let's reduce her attack bar a little bit more. We kind of don't want to... Do you want to use the Wings of Wind? Yeah, let's go for it, whatever. Alright, but now I don't want to use the Ice Volcano. We're just going to use the second skill. That does a lot of damage. How much damage does that do? 19k. It's pretty good. Alright, so we got the water and the fire. I mean, we got the red and the water one. The red and the blue one. The red one provokes. The blue one stuns. So the green one is actually the most dangerous one. So now we got the worst rotation out of them. It's just completely random. The green one is the one that you want to have outside, because you can stun that one. Now with the boss having the green light, that pretty much means that you don't want to use AoEs pretty much. But since we're not gonna be able to do that, we need to CC the other 2 units. But the thing is that you don't care about either one of those 2, like the red and the water one. Both are pretty much as dangerous. The green one has the main priority. Like if the green was outside, she would get focus fired. But now with those 2, it really doesn't matter. I think we're gonna go for the red one, but it's really not such a big deal. Yeah, because the boss now gets a ton of attack bar. Let's provoke her. Use the Ice Volcano, reduce their damage. That does a little bit of damage. Yeah, I mean, we got pretty unlucky right there. I mean, for TOA hard, it's pretty hard to come back from the boss having the green light, I think. I mean, I can still do it, but it's making it a lot harder. I mean, if it's the first time clearing TOA hard, 100, and the boss gets the green light, I feel like that's pretty much GG. Unless you have a lot of attack bar manipulation in your team. But I just assume that, like, if you're running a free-to-play team like that, it's pretty hard to come back from that. But I mean, now we got plenty of dots on them, and we just don't, like I said, we don't use any AoEs. We focus fire the ads. The thing is that the time between the ads being down and the boss being like alone if the boss was like on blue or on the red light, we would get a lot more turns in. With the green one, he's getting so much attack bar from that to the point where he's most likely, like, we're not getting that much damage in. That's the bottom line. But we're gonna be fine. I mean, as you guys can see, we're not taking that much damage. Okay, the provoke. Attack bar reduce. Nice. Cleanse. Give ourselves the speed buff. I think we're just gonna go for the boss, whatever. Just want to do as much damage as possible. Reduce their attack bar a little bit more. Stun. Yeah, and as you guys can see up there, we got a timer. It's down to 1 already, which means that we got 1 more turn until the boss merges, and we kind of want to avoid that. We want to kill the ads before that. I think that's going to be the case. I kind of want the ads to die from dots, but with the boss being green right now, it's like she gets so much attack bar from that, as you guys can see. But I feel like we can still kill the ads. That was actually really close. Too close for comfort. Yeah, and next turn, she's gonna fuse again. Which normally should not happen that fast. As you guys can see, like, that's what happens when you're fighting the green boss. Like, normally you would have like 2 more turns of the boss moving before she stuns herself. But with the green light being on her, it's just so fast. She gets so many more turns in. Dude, my English. Yeah, she stuns herself. Now she stuns herself. But if we had some of her ads alive, she would not be able to stun herself. So we're pretty much getting like 1 turn off for free right there, where she doesn't have any sort of additional effect on herself, as you guys can see. Let's go for the second skill. Can my Spectre move in between? Oh, nice Turbulence. 37k. I just want you guys to realize how strong the HP based damage is. So yeah, that's a dead boss right there. I mean, we're on my endgame account. What do you expect? But as you guys can see, definitely doable with fusible units. If it was hard, I doubt we would be able to do it. Or we would have played it a lot more careful. Maybe that's that. My English is so good. Thanks, man. I'm kind of getting like a sore throat, so I'm having issues talking for that much. I might not stream for the next couple of days. But we get Legendary Scroll right now. I think I want to take a small break before we summon. Can I get like good luck in chat and stuff? Infinite Hog. You want to see my Spectra runes? Actually, I got a video coming up tomorrow at like 4 p.m. So in 23 hours, where I discuss Spectra in particular. So I feel like I just want to like just wait on that. Just watch that, all right? Do me a favor and just watch that. But she's on speed, crit damage, HP. I can tell you that. Let's go for the Legendary Scroll. But I just kind of I talk about Spectra like way more in detail on that video. So I think it's way better for you to just watch it like that. All right. Thanks for the good luck wishes, guys. Can we get a Mo Long? I want a Mo Long or a Stripper. Yeah, worked out like a charm. The thing is that the PRA is just... I have the Dark PRA. She's fully skilled, but not even she is best in slot anymore. So, I don't know. I'm just kind of waiting for ComTOS to buff the PRAs in general. I have 3 water PRAs. I have 1 fire PRA, and I have 2 wind PRAs, as you guys can see. And I think, wait, give me 1 second. I think I have like light PRAs as well. Let me check. I have 1 light PRA, yeah. And I have a couple more that we can in theory summon if we get like 1 or 2 more pieces. Yeah, we got 10 pieces of each of them. So that's gonna get me a lot more PRAs at the end of the day. I'm just kind of... I just always buy the net 5 pieces, especially the Barbaric Kings. Like, I really want to have the Fire Barbaric King fully maxed, but yeah. Good for Water Beast. The Wind Puree, nah, fuck that. Fuck that. She's just a random Wind Nuker. I feel like even Arang is better, and she doesn't require skill ups. I mean, she does, but she's easier to skill up. Fuck that. She sucks. Attack bar reduction and strip. Like, there's... She literally brings nothing to the table that you need for the water beast, outside of just damage. I summon Light Puree as Fake Net 5. Dude, that is like a giant rip. I feel really bad for you, man. I've been saying Pierrette, 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 Pierrette. Oh, well, it's a French name, so I think it's probably like they don't. They pronounce the names like a lot different. Fucking French, right? No, but like the Wind Pierrette, I feel like it's the same thing with the light one where I actually like the unit. I really do. But there's just no dungeon where she's good. And since the meta in like Net 4 Siege is just fire heavy, you're not able to utilize them there. So there's like no point in building them right now. But I'm not saying that they are bad. Like their kit is actually really interesting. It's just the fact that there's like no use for them right now. Despite their kit actually being pretty good. So that's how I look at it. But I'm actually thinking about building the Water Fury. I mean, the Water Fury always seemed like a boring unit to me, you know? Like, she's just like a cleaver and stuff. It's just, I don't know, it always bored me to death to look at it. It's just another illusion, pretty much. I think the Fire and the Wind one are a lot more interesting. And if I had to decide, I would probably build the Fire one. Just because, why not? Like, it's funny, that's all. It just sounds funny to me, the whole kit. But I think they just need to tweak her like skills just a little bit more. It's just a very old unit, that's the bottom line. It's like one of the oldest Net 4s. Lucian Steel best wind damage dealer. Here in Texas we don't say anything right, Limo. The word is incest. For like Texan, that's the reason why they don't say stuff right, dude. I mean, incest is a big thing in Austria as well, so I mean, I'm not gonna talk about that right now. Dude, my leg hurts so much. I got tattooed yesterday and it just hurts so much. And it's like super swollen as well. I can show it to you guys. Give me 1 second. Like, that's my new tattoo. And it's just like super swollen right now. My leg is like a lot thicker than it normally is. And it hurts like a fucking truck. Oh, it took us like 5 hours yesterday. You gotta know all about it. Stop marrying your sisters then. That leg. Thanks so much, man. Oh wait, I wanted to do some more TUA. So I think we're gonna do TUA 80 on my beginner account. So now we're at 73. So I think we're just gonna do some RTA until then. Kind of go from there. Do you use Elsharion anywhere? I feel like whoa, fuck. I didn't... fuck. Wait. Give me 1 second. Do you use Elsharion anywhere? Not yet, but I feel like he's a really interesting unit. And I feel like for beginners or like for mid-game players, it's like it's worth it for you to pick it up. So... But for my account right now, I don't have enough Swift runes. and I don't have enough revenge runes. Like I would love to either build it on Swift Revenge or like Swift anything or Triple Revenge. But right now I'm not able to do either. So that's my issue right now. Typing intensifies. No, I'm just writing my roommate because she's coming over in like another hour. I haven't seen my roommate in like a month because I'm like busy for a week and then she's on holiday and stuff. It's just pretty ridiculous. So he's probably gonna yeah, reset my Jean. Let's see if she no, she doesn't resist. So that is obnoxious, but it's fine. Let's go for a stun on. We actually like there is. We're doing all right. We're not gonna lose this guy. We're not gonna lose to this guy. Let's see who moves first. Okay, she moves first, so that's not gonna do anything. Nice proc. Theomars. So right now we don't want to detonate, so we're gonna put the bomb on the Shaina and go for this one. That's not gonna kill, is it? He doesn't have attack buff. It does. Fuck. Alright, let's go for this. Yeah, we're still pretty good. We're doing fine. No, you should be going for a Sharion. Yeah, like legendary pieces, no fucking way. A Sharion, I mean, it might not be the best unit right now to pick up and stuff, but at the same time, like, there might be like a new update coming out where it's actually becoming viable. Things like that, you never know, you know. So is that gonna kill my Jean? I doubt it. Come on, don't kill. Why does he go for triple crush? I think the first skill would have killed me. Fucking moron. Alright, let's go for the provoke and go for. Okay, that didn't provoke anybody. Skill. Come on. Ah, fuck. I mean, it's okay, but I would have preferred to spread my aggro a little bit more. Alright, let's go for this. Nice proc. I mean, this fight is already won, so it's fine. With Fran, like Fran just shuts down Garo and Leica so hard. There's no way that this guy is gonna win now. How did I ruin my Fran? I can show you my runes on my Fran, yeah. So yesterday we had a guild that has a German streamer in it as an opponent in Siege, and he streamed his fights after he lost 3 out of 4 attacks. He tilted so hard, and it was really funny to watch. What was his name? I don't know a lot of German streamers. I know one guy, Jack. I actually met him in real life. He's a pretty good player, and I respect him for that. But all the other streamers kind of suck, so I don't care. I mean, there's like one big German streamer, like who also played in the EU Championship, but all the other ones are kind of trash. Like the entire EU, like the entire German community is sort of like from content creator standpoint, it's sort of cancerous in my opinion. Except for like those 1 or 2 that I just mentioned right there. Not cancerous, but like just fucking don't know how to. They just don't fucking know how to play the game, pretty much. Yeah, I would really need to get some grinds on my units. Like, they're not even fully grinded. But that's my Jean's build. Pretty much what you should be going for with a Jean. I'm going for like a pretty hipster build with having that much speed on her. But it works with me right now because I'm running Katarina with her. Otherwise, you go for plus 120 and then you just go for high accuracy and high HP. I just watch small ones. Yeah, I mean, wait, also Plushy. Yeah, I never mention him because like he's not a German streamer in my head because I always speak to him in English. But he's also a German streamer. And he's definitely not cancerous, obviously. Like he's a friend of mine. I also met him in real life. And he's a good player, first of all. And he's like, I actually don't care which sort of rank you're at. I don't care how far you are in the game. As you guys can see, I'm like playing on my beginner account. I'm playing on my endgame account. But there's like like when it comes to theory crafting, that's where I have issues with. Like some people are just fucking morons with that. You can have an account with like 15 at 5s. You're not gonna get past Conqueror 1 if you don't know your shit in this game. In this game, like having high knowledge actually pays off. Oh fuck, I showed John's runes, not Fran. Sorry, dude. But it's very similar. I'm gonna show you my Fran runes later on, alright? I'm such an idiot. Oh god. Did you just see that? Did you just see that? That let's just one-shot both of my twins right there. I'm running 4 shield sets. That's why I started to run the fire twin stat. But yeah, fuck. I really need to improve my runes on the twins. But now I can show you the runes on my Fran. So my Fran, I'm actually going to give her probably my best Violent Rune set after this free rune removal. Those are my Fran stats. Too much resistance. I would prefer 40-40 with resistance and accuracy. Way more speed. And the attack and the HP is pretty balanced. I know that people don't like Fran on people build Fran on speed, HP. I don't think that that's necessary. I think you should be I'm gonna go for an insanely fast Fran with a hybrid build. Just because the way I build my teams is not gonna make people focus Fran first. I'm running Katarina in there, people want to focus Katarina first. And I would prefer to have a fast Fran, and if I have immunity, I can tank at least 1 Perna hit. I'm having 24k HP right there, 26 with towers, something along those lines. That should be able to tank 1 Perna hit. That's pretty much all I need. Do shield runes go off max? No, it's just base HP. It's like having another tower pretty much. That's why you use Lauren, my nibba. Yeah, but if you use Lauren, dude, your runs are gonna take so much longer. No, I just need to build my twins a little bit better. I might go for something so I thought very long and hard about my next Necro team. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have one focus offset, not focus, but the one with accuracy. It's actually called accuracy. I want to get one accuracy offset on my team so that I can get my Lich, my 2 twins on 40% accuracy pretty easily, because actually the stat requirements for your units for Necro, if you want to have a speed Necro team, are pretty tough to meet. If you run Violent on all of them. And have an attack-based leader skill. If you run crit rate or HP with Sig or the Wind Phoenix, those two are pretty common leads as well. If you run those two, that reduces the stat requirements of your units by a ton. Attack is actually not such a huge, such a good leader skill for Necro. I mean, you obviously want to have good attack so that your Lucian one-shots waves. But after that, it's pretty much just up to you armor breaking the boss, you slowing the boss, and once you got that, you just one-shot him. It's just either armor breaking him and one-shotting him, or not armor breaking and then just kind of taking one more turn. It's either one of those two. There's no way that if you have 60% more attack, just a random number, you're not gonna one-shot the boss with that. You would need 400% more attack. So a 1, a 2, a 3. Nice meme, dude. Yeah, Shaina is on speed, HP for RTA. That's another one of the reasons why I'm not such a huge fan of Shaina in PvP and in PvE. Because her builds are it's either suboptimal for PvE or for PvP, which is weird, I know. I think the best build for my account would probably be hybrid, a speed crit damage HP build. And that's whatever, I don't care. I'm just gonna run Water Twins. No, those are the stats of my twins. My twins have 11k HP both. This one actually has more. Is it on HP percentage? No, just better stats. But yeah, I'm running 3-4 shield sets, I think. I think my, yeah, she has 1 shield set. And my Rigel has a shield set. Where is he? There we go. So we're running 4 shield sets and a Lucian. Not that great, I'm aware of that. Let's do some more RTA fights. Dude, I dropped back to fighter 3 right now because I just haven't played RTA. You're just dropping slowly if you don't play because everybody else is improving. So it's pretty annoying. Explain that meme, please. You really want me to explain it, Dark? It's just kind of a meme that I did on my last video because I mean, I've always hated Unshredded Puzzle, like as a content creator, because I always thought that he was kind of lazy. And in his last video, he didn't edit anything. Like before that, he kind of at least got everything the first try, so he didn't have to edit. But in this last video, he didn't do any editing, and he fucked up really hard. He didn't do the intro right and shit like that. So he had like 30 seconds at the start of his video where he just went like a 3, a 2, a 1, which you normally do when you like record videos so that you know when to cut it. But he just completely left everything in the video. And I made a video like memeing that. It's called a 3, a 2, a 1 Jean, most best Jean. And I was just kind of memeing it. It's like one of my most disliked videos. I just realized, like that's one of the things where you start realizing how fucking retarded your subscribers are. Like when you got, I'm going to showcase a couple of comments. Give me 1 second, guys. Wait, I'm gonna show you guys the RTA fight, and after that I'm gonna look for the comment next to it. All right. Because there's like this one guy that basically, yeah, I found the comment. So we're gonna take away the Garo. Yeah, I mean, it's fine if you didn't get it. I would prefer if you didn't, but I kind of just memed the fuck out of that dude. Oh, I just realized that he actually memed. Alright, so I'm not gonna make fun of him. But this guy was memeing so hard. But I fucking love the comments on this video. I mean, it has like, I think like 70% like ratio, which actually makes my video lose, like YouTube stops recommending it, which is really important. Like if you guys see a controversial video of mine, always make sure to like it, because if I get below 70% like ratio, YouTube doesn't recommend it. And I kind of made it so that I can shit on people, you know. But I mean, whatever. Whatever grinds your gears. I mean, whatever floats your boat. I just go for Fight with Breath. I don't give a fuck. We're gonna lose this one, but I don't care. We're gonna pop the Triana passive, and we're gonna make her heal. And then we're gonna make Bella Jewel use this thingamajig. Come on, go for it, dude. I dare you. Let's see, yeah, this is fucking bullshit. We're gonna lose. I mean, I didn't expect him to go for full fire. I should have gone for chilling, but my chilling is on my like C tier runes, so I didn't, but whatever. We are right now at TOA 77 on my beginner account. I want to finish TOA 80 today, so we get some additional crystals. Actually, that's really worthless. It's fine. Yeah, I mean, if you like him, it's up to you, but as a content creator, I just fucking despise him. He's fucking lazy as fuck. I just said fuck like 3 times right there. I'm sorry. But like one of the laziest people that I've ever seen on YouTube. I mean, it's sort of okay. I don't actually blame him. I sort of blame his subscribers, but whatever. I mean, I'm as lazy as he is, I think, lately. I don't know. I haven't posted that much. I don't really care too much about YouTube anymore. I used to get like really offended, but that was back in the day where I did account reviews, and he made like a ton of guides about shit that was actually not viable, and I had to review a ton of mid-game players and pretty much redo what he fucked up. Like things like Stella or Tark were things that he introduced to the community, and like a ton of people built it, and nobody was able to pull it off, and nobody called him out, and I was like, what the fuck? Sample enjoying the game. Now that's a joke. Huh? Wait, what did he say? Pasio, you're getting a lot of you're getting a lot of every single should no wait. Dude, just because he says some like that's not I'm gonna leave that in the chat. It's fine, dude. Was that Nightbot or with some of my mods deleted your message? I don't care. I didn't delete it. Sorry, man. Can't even say Raccoony or Olivia Bulldozer in caps. I actually started building Olivia myself. Like, I have her fully skilled now. I can show you guys my Olivia right now. She's not on very good runes because she's like sort of out of the meta right now. If her second skill was a strip, that Emma has a strip on her second skill. If Olivia had a strip on her second skill, I think she would be definitely useful. I mean, she still is now, but she's sort of not in the meta right now. And if I had to decide between running Immacity or Olivia, like, Immacity is just so much more fun for me personally. I don't want to go for Olivia now. But yeah, that's just me right now. I think next rerun mobile, I'm gonna derune one of my Orions. Just gonna go for one Orion and gonna give my Immacity like my third best Swift runes. And just kind of shit on people like that. So we're gonna go for a Tiana, a Frigate, and Immacity. And have one of my Orions on Violent. Olivia is nice as fuck. Yeah, she is, but yeah, if Olivia would strip. now that I'm reading it out loud, I realize how fucking dumb that sounds. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, like I said, I don't think that Olivia is bad, but like if you have a Feng Jian, if you have a Vera, shit like that, that would be like insane. I would build Olivia. I would build like a lot of my defense buffers, but I have a Amelia. She's fully skilled. She sits in my storage just because like I don't have any of the defense nukers. And with that, I mean, she's still pretty good, but it's kind of boring to me, you know? Just kind of waiting on people to take their turn and do stuff to you. It's like kind of boring. I would much rather cleave people, you know? And I know that that's not the most efficient way to go about things. I know that my account would be a lot better if I like actually meta it and stuff, but it's kind of boring. It's kind of boring. Orion first pick. That is fucked. I also want to go for a Leo match. Okay, so this is not going to be the Leo match with those two units picked. We're going to go for some Water Nuker, I think. I don't have a very good Water Nuker. Like, I can show you guys my Chillings runes. Like, he is really not on my best runes. He's just like on my B tier, or like I think on my 4th or 5th best Swift set. But I don't have a good, like, slot 4, for instance. The slot 1 is pretty bad. So, not working out too well. And because of that reason, like, Chilling would be insane for this one. I think I kind of want to go for Chilling nevertheless. Or like Katarina. I don't know. Like a Chow would be insane for this one. I would just ban the Orion and just have Chow one-shot everything. I have a Chow, but he's not ruined, so I want to Katarina that guy again. And we're just gonna get rid of Orion. And just not care about Wusa moving first and all of the immunity that he has. It's gonna be fine. Yeah, we're fine. Like, there's no point in outspeeding that guy. He has a Wusa and he has 33% speed. Chances are the Wusa is on Violent, right? I mean on Swift. That's why we love you. I love you too, man. I love her BD and Wusa combo. Wait, give me 1 second, guys. Okay, so he moves first. I mean, he's doing a lot of shit now. It's fine. Sample that in 3, 2, 1. No, we're gonna be fine. He doesn't have a strip, except for Veladrol, which probably gonna strip my Katarina, isn't he? Oh, and he... Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Yeah, we're so screwed. Yeah. Let's see. Let's just see. There's still a chance that we one-shot... Yeah, we got pretty unlucky. I didn't expect his... Should have gone for the speed lead now that I think about it. And now we lost the attack lead. The attack buff. Fuck, that's so shitty. That is pretty bad. Oh, fuck me. Yeah, we lost. So right now we're on my beginner account at stage 79. Yeah, you called it, Kurti. You always call that shit. Don't do it, man. What did you get from TUA scroll? We got some net 4, I forgot. Like puree. Something really useless. Pretty much. Dude, why is this in the game? Look at that. Why did you bring Jean versus 2 double immunity? It's just because I can. I didn't bother thinking about it, to be honest. And also I'm bluffing. Like if I were to bring, I could have brought Ethna now that I think about it. I think Ethna would have been a pretty good pick. And I should have gone for the speed lead because if we went for the speed lead, Vanessa would have not landed her armor break because we would have outsped that guy. Wait, give me 1 second, guys. And that would have gone a long way. But what can you do, right? You always... I didn't really bother fighting that guy, to be honest. I mean, if somebody is that desperate about winning, picking like 2 immunity units right away, it's so fucking boring. I don't even want to bother. Like, I don't care about the ranks, to be honest. Next transmog is Lapis. I'm not sure. It would definitely fit the free-to-play theme. I don't think that we're gonna... I don't think that we're gonna use Lapis for that long anymore, though. I think it's gonna be Sig, most likely. It's either gonna be Sig or Lauren, maybe. I think Lauren would be cool. Like, I really like the Lauren transmog. Not saying that she's good, but I like it. We can use one exclusive summon now. Give me 1 second, guys. Alright, let's summon. Ah, fuck. Summon. Summon. Fire Barbaric King, come on. I mean Fire Viking. Viking. Let's do TUA 80. The Light Asmira. I don't know how to pronounce that. It's okay, it's not that hard. Lapis already has trans. You mean my Lapis doesn't have a transmog? No. That's just the free to that's the free to play that's the default skin. My Lapis doesn't have a transmog. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Yeah, we're so screwed. And like let's just hope that my Marth doesn't proc right now. Okay, he didn't proc. So I think Veramos is gonna cut in between. That was pretty unlucky right there. Okay. So I think next transmog is gonna be Lauren, just because I really like the Lauren transmog on that account. On my endgame account, I think it's gonna be another cleave unit. Like Tableau, it's not such a good unit, but I really like the skin, and I do like it's like Nugnet 4, so give it to him, whatever. And I do have the Dark Puree. I don't use it, but that could be an option. I think the next one is going to be Fire Hell Lady, actually. I don't like the Hell Lady skins, because the beach one has this huge hat that looks fucking retarded, and the other one, it doesn't look too great. It's not mine. It's not my favorite skin, no. Does it matter on what level you farm from Living Armor? Yeah, it doesn't matter. From what I can tell, the drop rate is always the same. I would recommend farming the normal one. Especially if you don't use reps, I really like farming the normal one. If you have like a bad farmer, just farm normal with like 3 2-stars. That's what I do. That's what I did for a very long time. Tableau Trends is very cool. Yeah, we bought it earlier today. The thing is that I don't have cleaves that work with him very well, but I think he's pretty cool. Yeah. Raki needs no transmogs. Yeah, I agree. The Hell Ladies look really dope on default. Yeah, they do. Oh fuck. Okay, so Veramos didn't derp and didn't use his first skill. So for this boss fight, he just has a ton of debuffs. So if you have a Lulu, for instance, I feel like that's pretty much one of the best times to run it. Because like this ability has, I think, 3, yeah, it basically weakens defense and applies continuous damage. I think it's pretty much one turn where you get weakened defense and 2 dots. And this ability also applies 3 dots in theory. Combine that with the bombers and everything, it's like just so many dots, pretty much. But we're gonna be fine. I feel like we're gonna be fine. Retrieve magic. Yeah, also with Lapis in there, like we get so much attack bar because they're all fire. Like look at that. That's 1 round of dots. If the Fire Cobra Bomber gets another turn off right there, we got lucky right there. That helped us out quite a bit. Yeah, we can face tank since we do have pretty good runes, but that hit like a truck right there. And now with her second skill coming up, like if we have armor break on just one of my units, that's just a dead unit right there. I feel like it would be cool if the third skill of that unit, of the light Hell Lady, would do more damage the more dots you have on your opponent. That would really fit the theme very well, in my opinion. And it wouldn't make her like insanely overpowered. I feel like she's pretty underwhelming actually for like for a Light and Darknet 5 if you own one. I feel pretty bad if you do. I'm sorry. Provoke. Yeah, and now with all of that down, I mean the Fire Cobra Bomber, he could be a little bit annoying. I think he has a silence or something like that. The Fire Cobra Bomber really doesn't do a lot. He has like a silence and a lot of dots. Pulled Isail last week, but I have no Hathor. Did not know if I should build her. Isail is which unit? I forgot. Can you help me out? I really don't know which unit it is. Is she gonna use her third skill again? I think she's probably gonna do it, right? No, she didn't. Fuck, we got lucky right here. What unit is Isail? Is it a Light and Darknet 4? I think it's like a Shimate or something like that. It's the, is it? Dark Succubus. You wanna keep it. You wanna keep it. I think she has a strip. So wait, give me 1 second. Because I already told like one guy, I already posted like a picture of Light Druid. So I want to take a look at the Light Druid's abilities and just kind of talk about that first. And then we're going to talk about the Dark Succubus, alright? So Light Druid, there we go. Valantis, first skill, stun. Second skill, so basically just continuous damage. Third skill, AoE strip plus glancing. It's like an AoE stripper, isn't it? It's basically a pretty good AoE stripper. It's like, but it's a really weird one in the sense that, like, if you're running an AoE stripper, you're basically running a cleave, and with the cleave, you don't actually want your opponents to move. So it's pretty much like a glorified Aquila, isn't it? Have a good one, DX. Have a good one, man. Watched your beginner guide. Was wondering why you cut off your hair. Just because I'm a skateboarder, and I don't want to wash my hair like every day in summer. I mean, I do wash it, but it's like when you have long hair, it just kind of it gets really unhealthy after a while because yeah, and because of that reason, and also because it's like just so much work. I didn't feel like doing it. So it feels like a glorified Aquila, the light druid. Pretty bad actually. Now that I look at it, it's pretty bad. He's probably gonna get buffed, I hope. And the Dark Succubus, let me check it out. I think she has a strip. Let me check. So like Succubus in general are pretty good. The thing is that the water one, in my opinion, is hands down the best. The light one is sort of good, and the second one. Wait. Dude, she's pretty good in TOA. I would build it. I would build her. Even without Hathor. I would build her. Build her. Build her on speed, crit damage, HP. Give her like 40% accuracy. And I like Revenge on Succubus. I don't think that you need Violent Runes. I think Triple Revenge is like getting the job done. But you don't, like Violent is obviously pretty good. So definitely recommendable. Yeah. Well, just because you have one doesn't mean that you wouldn't get an upgrade with using her. Like, she's pretty good, and I like it. I would build her. Hey, Balmy, how you doing, man? So I think I'm actually gonna be done with today's stream, actually. I'm sorry for you, man. I'm so sorry. But we've been streaming for like 2.5 hours, 3 hours, close to 3 hours. We did a lot of TOA. I think maybe tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, I'm gonna have another stream doing TOA in normal 100. Oh, we got another follower. Batman Warframe. Thanks for the follow, dude. I think that's gonna be it for today's stream. Let me check who I can host. I'm not gonna host Claytano, fuck that dude. But we're gonna host the second biggest streamer just to make sure that Clay isn't streaming. What are you guys talking about? I wanna host an English streamer. Russian, German, French. Just fucking learn English, bitches. Alright, let's host this dude. It's just some random guy. Clay streams Pokemon. What a fucking faggot. What a fucking faggot. There are not a lot of English streamers. I don't get why that's the case. Like on YouTube, English is like the main thing, but on Twitch it's like, oh, I speak Portuguese. Oh. Faggots. Alright, have a good one, guys. I'm gonna have a stream tomorrow, probably in the like at midday. It depends on when I get it to 2, either in the evening or during the day. I'm gonna stream tomorrow probably. So yeah, have a good one, guys. Bye.